What's good, neighborhood? How y'all feel, man? Y'all ready? Got a good show planned for y'all, as y'all can see by the topic dockets over here. So, yeah, man, I'm excited about this one. I'm late as hell, per usual. But I'm here, per usual, right? No, I took a little break for a minute, man. I'm still gonna be taking some breaks, man. But I'm trying my best to keep my word, man, to give y'all these shows at least 3 times a week, man. But shit, sometimes it's getting difficult depending on what I got going on in the personal life. But I am trying. I'm gonna be here and be present, try to make sure y'all have a good time. Make sure y'all entertain while y'all here. So definitely, we got to talk about King Ryan Garcia has responded. Said a lot of things, but some of the stuff is not actually adding up to me, and y'all know I like Ryan and Team Ryan, but my loyalty is to the truth first. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get that out the way. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about this Thuman fight has no buzz. Fight is going down in like 25 days. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I be on my little Amazon Prime every day. I see nothing about this fight happening over there, and don't see a lot of people on the blog space neither talking about this fight like that. I don't really see it, but we're definitely going to talk about the Joshua Ngannou grand arrivals, baby. It was major. The scene was just, boy, man, the production is second to none what they doing in Saudi, so I got to give a round of applause for that. Hell yeah.
What do you mean by
yeah, those guys putting in the work when it comes to that production. So we're gonna talk about that. Also, pardon me. After I get past that part, I'm gonna get into a couple of current event topics, some little viral video chat. Biden and Trump, it seems like it's inevitable that rematch is happening this fall. Got a presidential rematch. And I don't know, this thing might go the other way this time. I had some people telling me, Mark, he was already in office and they got him out. I say collusion. It was a fix, but nah, I don't think it was fixed. I think he lost fair and square. But we will be talking about that on this episode. And I got to get into a little bit of these toxic, some of the most toxic shit I've been seeing on the internet, and I don't know, fam. Is it the culture? Is it the whirlwind, this toxic culture? Or is it like not even just culture? It's that's just generation and the space we in due to you can do so many things, and so many people have found so many ways to get money right here on this little black mirror. Get a lot of things done right here. So more people are not picking up books, and it's just, man, don't get me into it. So we'll talk about it on this episode. We're going to talk about it a lot. So it's going to be a fun episode. So let me run the intro. If you know the song, sing along. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you. Nigga. Some days I hate this job, and some days I love it. Today's going to be one of them days I love it, and you're going to love it too. So stay tuned. Give me 5 minutes. I'm going to be back in the top in 5 minutes. All right, so let me blast this link out and share the link out. 'Cause I know y'all ain't going to do it. All right, it's your man Martinez, Perkin Beats. Give me 5 minutes. Let's blast this intro out, and let's talk about it.
This is my passion. This is what I love to do. But some days, sometimes, I'm just like you, man. I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job. From a good dream I wake, sun rays on my face, planning out my day, hoping this ain't the one that I catch a case. I feel so good, I feel so straight. My manager keep calling me saying, hurry up, you late. Hurry up, you lay off. Y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Been trying to play it cool, but it's hard to play it off. I've been hanging on to this bullshit, 'cause my car still ain't paid off. I know I'm on my way up. My boy just got laid off, so
y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. These hoes is so ratchet. These niggas is so sneaky. Y'all don't even really pay enough for y'all to only pay bi-weekly. I'm trying to double up my cash. Take this job, shove it up your ass. Yo, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. We're the reason why your stockholders always stay afloat. Yet I'm asking, are they hiring? Like everywhere I go, schedule will say 9, but I think it's fine if I clock in at 9:04. I work 40 hours a week plus overtime just to be bro. So y'all, man, I hate this job. Hate that I applied. So much has transpired since the day that I was high. Told me I could advance, but you were telling me lies. Gotta give your notice before I quit, but you don't say shit right before I'm fired. Damn, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. You and your procedures. You and your protocol. You and your policies. None of that shit don't apply to me. You and your quotas. You and your standards. You and your 2 sick days a year. Y'all niggas bananas. Wonder why the postman's posted with hammers. Going postal with Popo on camera. His wage got him enraged. Stressed out, it's hard to maintain. He flips the middle, grabs his. He said, if you don't get the picture, I quit. You ain't shoot, mother. Man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Look, man, I hate this job. I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like you. I'm out here trying to take care of my family. Damn, I hate this job. It's not always glamorous, for real, but I do what I gotta do for me and mine, you know? Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you, nigga. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and or the host. They do not explicitly nor necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by the channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during the program. Basically, if I didn't say it, don't come for me. You come for the person who said it. And please don't sue me for somebody else's words. With that said, let's start the show, motherfucker.
Let's get it, baby. Yeah. Yeah. More fire. What up, though? What's popping? What's happening? What's going on? You're back in the lab with your favorite neighbor, your man, Mark Nash. He is I am he. Another great episode of Breaking Beats. Y'all already know what it is. It's a hip-hop political sports show with a comedy twist. We like to let them jokes fly. You know why? Life is serious enough. Life getting real serious in the world of boxing. So we're going to talk about that. But I got some other topics on the docket for the night, man. Got to address it. It's been heavy on my heart for some time now. So I'm going to address a couple of these issues and we'll have a damn good show, whether you like it or not. And you're going to love it. All right, so let me do a quick little roll call. Shout out to everybody who support the show in a major way. Gotta talk about it.
I'm back.
Wrong one. Damn, get it together now.
What up?
A little rusty. All right, so let me drop this support link out there. If you want to be a part of the neighborhood here, so easy, so simple. All you got to do is click that link. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. You can click the link. So many ways you can support the show. You can join the Patreon. You can join our members only here on YouTube, or you can just simply click the like button. That helps and supports as well. You can go to martinash.com, copy you one of these nice ass sweaters I'm rocking right here. Yep, that's the brand. That's me. What can I say? And as you can see, it's a conversation piece. It's right here in English, but it's written in a whole bunch of languages around it. And trust me, when you're out and about, especially if you live in a melting pot city, somebody be reading your sweater, be like, hey, that's my language right there. So but nonetheless, I appreciate your support. Even if you're just watching right now, you don't want to click the like button. Click the dislike button. That's cool too. I don't give a fuck. But let me go through and do these shout outs real quick. So shout out to everybody on Patreon and members only. And it goes something like this. I'm gonna do the Patreon first. Travis Bryan, what up, though?
What up?
Shout out to Tar Heel Resin.
What up?
Hi-Fi.
What up?
Stephen Bateman all the way in Australia.
What up, gangsta?
Mama, we made it down under.
What up?
Derek Lincoln, AK member number 1.
What up, gangsta?
Diallo.
What up?
Jessica.
What up?
I am Cam Edwards.
What up?
Nick Rich in this bitch. Shout out my sister Nikki in Central Florida.
What up, gangsta?
Detroit, BC.
What up?
Jerry the Terra Tasca.
What up?
Raheem the Dream Soto.
What up?
My brother
What up, gangsta?
My brother KP from KC5.
What up, gangsta?
Stephen Brimley.
What up, gangsta?
My guy Mike Lewis, the truest, aka that guy clips 330 early.
What up, gangsta?
Shout out to my sister Lisa Bell, she never fails.
What up?
Wanda Villa the Rilla,
What up?
aka Epoxy Magic.
What up?
Shout out to my guy Puto.
What up, gangsta?
Appreciate y'all for supporting the show in a major way, man. Let me do this members only real quick. Got a couple more. Then I promise I'm gonna get right into the topics. I appreciate y'all being patient with me, but I gotta pay respect to the people who keep the lights on, because these people really support the show in a major way.
What up?
Sorry, let me do this one real quick, and we're gonna keep it moving. Go back.
What up?
Yeah, what up with me? Shit, fucking up. All right, there we go. Shout out to my brother Champion Heart. What up, Champ?
What up?
AK Cooking with the Champ.
What up, gangsta?
I sent Champ a new recipe. It's like Mississippi pot roast, man. That's on fire, man. I need to make that a short too, because I did some footage of that, so I'm gonna put that out too. Shout out to my sister Lisa Bells for supporting this way as well.
What up, gangsta?
Shout out to my sister Memo, aka Girl Behind the Mic. What up, though?
What up?
Shout out to NC Conquest. They do it the best.
What up, gangsta?
Nick Rich and his bitch.
What up?
Beyond Above Media.
What up?
SF City Slicker.
What up?
SLG.
What up?
Electro Jazz, they getting his bread.
What up?
Raheem the Dream Soto.
What up?
Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment.
What up?
DJ MFB.
What up?
Medi Yoel.
What up?
Haplo, let's go.
What up?
Con Shawnery.
What up?
Karma Serene with the Serene Saturdays.
What up, gangsta?
Cooking with Sir Senior.
What up?
Stone Tangerine, he stay mean.
What up?
Shout out to my sister Food Revolution. That's Foodie with the beauty, badass blonde in the building. What up, though?
What up, gangsta?
Shout out to the guard Megazar. What up, fam?
What up?
Shout out to my guy Transcendent Sports Channel, my Filipino brother from another, all the way in Canada.
What up?
Shout out to Canada.
What up?
And shout out to the little homie LD, aka Like That. What up, bro?
What up, gangsta?
And I appreciate you all for what you do. All right, y'all ready? All right, let's jump right into it. All right, man. So unless you've been under a rock the last 24 to 42 hours, 24 to 48 hours, you probably don't know what's going on, but allow me to enlighten you. Ryan Garcia, aka King Ryan, has a fight. Allegedly. Allegedly, he still has a fight on April the 20th versus one Devin the Dream Haney. As you know, Devin the Dream Haney is undefeated in his campaign, and he is former undisputed, now a 2-division champion. He got the WBC belt off of Regis Prograis when he went in there and beat Regis Prograis. I mean, every round. And for some of y'all who don't understand that, what that means, that's called a clinic. Something we call in boxing a clinic, bro. That means you went in there and out of 3 judges, they couldn't find a way to give this dude 1 round, and he got dropped. Wow. That's a rarity, especially at that level, to win every single round on every single card. Don't really happen that often. But let's react to this Ryan Garcia thing. Let me share the screen so y'all know what I mean when I say these things. And it is highly trending. And according to Ryan, he's still fighting. I don't know. Some people say they don't know if he should be fighting, but that's not for me or you to say, because we are not professionals when it comes to mental health, or we are not professional boxing trainers. We don't know what's going on in the kid mind or heart. We can't have an opinion about it. And this is an opinion-based show. This is an op-ed. It's an opinion editorial. It's my no, it's my opinion, and I'm gonna drop the number out there. Matter of fact, it's already on the screen, so you can call in and voice your opinion. You can tell me what you think about this. So let me share the screen so we can chop it up on this. King Ryan. All right, so here we go. Is my camera off? I'm picking a booger over here. I don't want y'all to see me. All right, cool. See, might as well cut the camera on for me to tell you, right? Yeah, transparent. You can ask my parents. All right, so look, and I'm gonna read I'm gonna get caught up in the comments in a second. I just want to give you guys some of the meat and the potatoes first. Pause. All right, so Ryan Garcia, here we go. Oh, so shit, he's still posting. Let's rewind. Oh, he's been busy in the last hour or so. Damn, Ryan, you've been busy. Oh man, the tweeting don't stop. Let's go back. Damn. Okay. Oh man, we got some news. Damn, Ryan. I'm free finally. Let's go. Okay. What is, bro? Okay. Now this was 10 hours ago. Now this is how we got here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's share the audio.
Hey guys, it's me, Ryan.
Man, we know who you. I like Ryan, man. I'm trolling though. I'm gonna be trolling a little bit, but I like Ryan. Just for the record, I like Ryan, but I am gonna be trolling a little bit, talking a little shit. He said, "What's up, fight doctor? What up, Brent? What up?" Logic said, "Ryan looking for an excuse to get out the fight, or if he loses, to blame mental health." But he ain't got to do all of that. He's fighting one of the best in the world. I mean, this guy, Devin Haney, is one of the best in the world at what he do, whether you like him or not. Everybody who's been in that ring with him either stopped him or got a unanimous decision. It ain't no majority decision. It ain't no draws. It ain't no split decision. No. Unanimous or stoppage. That's it. All right. Said, but Logic said, "Hey, Logic, but you definitely entitled to your opinion. But let's play what Ryan had to say, and we can react to it."
Hey guys, it's me, Ryan. Coming on here to explain what's going on. I'm not in possession of my phone.
He said he's not in possession of his phone. Well, who's recording this video and putting this video out? If you're not in possession of your phone, how is this video getting done right now? I mean, somebody making you do this? Who has your phone? Who has access to your Twitter? So somebody's like, "I got your phone, I'm not giving it to you. Hold up, but I'm gonna let you make this post. Say it. Say what I told you to say." Like, I don't know. Shout out to my sister Nikki in Central Florida. She said, Ryan crying or sad. Like, Man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm old, Nick, so I don't be knowing what all these emojis mean. I don't know if that's a crying emoji, is that sad? I don't know. But I know you like Ryan, you sympathetic towards Ryan, and I am too, because I think he's genuinely a good dude. Yeah, but like, let's go.
Hey guys, it's me, Ryan.
We know it's you.
Coming on here to explain what's going on. I'm not in possession of my phone. I can't get access to my Instagram. My cards are locked.
Hold on, what'd he say?
My cards are locked.
Oh, his cards are locked.
And I'm just being real, being real taken advantage.
He said, I'm being real taken advantage. I'm being real taken advantage of? Like, is that what he means? Somebody who is taking advantage of Ryan Garcia? I'm being real taken advantage. He said, I don't have my phone. I don't have access to my cards are blocked. And I'm being real taken advantage.
Being real, being real taken advantage. And I personally wanted just to send out a video to the people that love me and my fans and family that's concerned that I'm okay. I'm not dead. I believe in Jesus.
Right.
All those are lies. And, they try to put me in jail. They're blocking my cards. I can't access my money. Nobody's hitting me back.
Who is they? I got to put a case on that. Who is they? Who has more control over your bank account than you? It sounds, you know what this reminds me of?
They try to put me in jail. They're blocking my card.
Who trying to put you in jail? Where is he at right now? Do y'all think he's in don't look like a hospital setting. Look like he at a conference table, like at a lawyer's office or something like that. Those look like
cards. I can't access my money.
That looks like a nice
conference. I don't know what's going on, but just know I'm okay.
Or some kind of conference room. Could be like at a precinct.
Nobody's hitting me back. I don't know what's going on, but just know I'm okay. Look.
It reminds me of like some Britney Spears type shit. Remember Britney Spears didn't have control of over her stuff and she had like a guardianship type thing going on? Let me go into the chat real quick. Logic said Ryan used mental health excuse when Haney was his mandatory 135. Who's to say it's an excuse though, Logic? Like, I'm just trying to be fair on both sides. Are we qualified as fans looking through a small scope of the internet? You know what I'm saying? It's like a straw. You know what I'm saying? Look how much you are missing of the world if your view is through a straw. That's how we look at these celebrities, through a straw. We don't see everything. We see what's through that little hole right there. Pause. On the internet. You know what I'm saying? That straw is the internet. That's just my opinion. But you're entitled to yours. Phone lines are open. Matter of fact, let me make sure I got the phone lines open. Phone lines open 404-692-1766, 404-692-1766. I want to talk with y'all, not talk at y'all. So the phone lines are open so you can voice your opinion. All right, so let's go to this next part right here. Ryan's my sister Nick Rich, she said, I'm sad for Ryan. That's what that means. Okay. Shit, I'm sad for him too, especially if he don't make it to April 20th. But I don't want to see him in there half cop. You know what I'm saying? You can't take half measures in this sport. It's very unforgiving. Let's keep going though. AJ said, shout out to AJ. He said, damn, they were right when they said this fight might not happen. Shit like that, bro. Put a case on it. See the title. AJ also said, not gonna lie, I don't think I would have handled it anywhere as well as him at that age. Right. It's a lot of pressure. He signed up for it. He said a multi-millionaire in the early 20s, right? And you came from nothing. AJ said, looks like an interview room at a police. That's what I was about to say too. I had to look at them chairs again. I was like, nah, a lawyer office was going to have them big brown, thick leather chairs. You know what I'm saying? With the thick cushions in them. Yeah. That's definitely not a lawyer. It's not some lawyer he should be going to. Those look like could be some interview rooms or like at a police station. I'm with you on that. And I heard a lot of keys jingling in the background. He said, looks like an interview room at a police station. Yep, Britney Spears vibes, Brim. Ryan definitely the Britney Spears of boxing. Damn. Shit. All right. So let's continue though, but it didn't stop there. See, See, for me, it was so many unanswered questions in this. One, who is they? Keep saying they blocked my cards. They trying to lock me up. They took my phone. They locked me on my social media. Who are they? These people? And if so, how did you do this video and post this video? If they have all this control, they made you do this? I don't know. We'll talk about it. But he didn't stop there. That was 10 hours ago. But 2 hours later, posted this. He said, toughest man alive, Captain America, looked different than me. So he was cracking jokes on this guy. So he trolling other people. All right. Then he says this. Believe it or not, the fight is still on. See you in Brooklyn, 420. Barclays, tickets on sale. Okay, y'all can't see all of it. There we go. Let me change the screen so y'all can see it. There we go. He said, believe it or not, the fight is still on. Marky Dan, what up, fam? What's popping with you, G's? He said, so the fight is still on. The fight is still on?
It never heard of it.
It don't seem like it, though. I know many fans are apprehensive about supporting this event for two reasons. One, they don't think the guy they want to see, Ryan Garcia, is going to be there. And two, they don't believe he's going to be in an advantageous position to win. Speaking of advantages, he said, I've been taking advantage. You've been taken advantage of by who? Who's taking advantage of Ryan Garcia? Is it Golden Boy? Is it his management? Is it the lawyers? Is it the parents? The world wants to know, Ryan, who are you talking about? All right, so let's scroll back. Damn, I lost my spot. Because he's still going. Because he kept going. Man, I can do the whole 2-3 hours on Ryan Garcia, but I'm not. I'm not. But I just want to read some of these things because it is throwing some people off. Scroll. Man, I lost my spot that quick. I want to go back to his page. Let me go back to his page. Let's go back. Let's go back here. Boom. My bad. Scroll back. So like I said, it's just some things that a couple of those things right there just didn't make sense to me when it came to young Ryan. Where are we at? So after that, he posted that. Believe it or not, the fight is still on. He said, and then here we go. We started back with some of this weirdo stuff. Bee, boo, boo, ooh. Aliens, robots, giants. Oh my goodness, time of Noah. It's happening. Revelation, the times. What is he talking about? What is he talking about?
What the hell is going on?
I'm a little confused. What's up, Clips? Next Generation said, I'm gonna be honest. I think this is about to be an elaborate as April Fool's joke. When somebody gonna get sued, right? But I guess if it's a medical thing, you can't get sued, right? The mental health is a medical condition, depending, a diagnosis. Clip said, what's up, neighbors? What's up, Clipper? Clip, you off? Let me know if you off. AJ said, nah, it seems like he's unraveling. That pressure must be intense. It gotta be, dog. Can you imagine? I don't think it's Ryan. Tone Deaf, you don't think it's Ryan what? You thought that was a clone or something? That was Ryan Garcia we saw in the video. You don't think it's Ryan tweeting? Somebody said he's still on the internet. Nick Rich said he's still on the internet right now, crashing out. Right. I ain't even scrolled to that part yet. I'm about to get to it. Nick. I'm just trying to give it to him in order because some people who watch the show don't have Twitter. They only have YouTube. So some of these people don't even know what's going on Twitter, or they only see what some of their favorite YouTubers put out that one part, that video. They're not doing the every step by step like I'm doing right here and showing you the timeline from 10 hours ago to 7 hours ago. And I got this little circle right here so y'all can see the hours where we at. So this is where we was at 10 hours ago with the video. 2 hours later, he said the fight's still on. 6 hours after that, we start talking about aliens, robots, and giants. He need to be on my conspiracy theory show. That's why I'm gonna click like on it though. You know what I'm saying? Don't judge me. Then 2 hours ago, which again is 8 hours from the original video, he says, why do you think they releasing UFO videos? You think that's not planned? Don't be gullible. This is the truth. The files are being released. It's for a reason. They will say I'm crazy. Not crazy. I just don't care to release info. I'm confused. I'm a little confused with my guy Ryan right here. I'm a little confused as where are we going with this and why now? Next Generation said, I mean, every fight his haters say he's gonna have a mental breakdown and quit boxing, so I guess he trolling them. Okay, that makes good sense. AJ said if they locked him out of everything, maybe someone hacked him. That's fair. Jada Burns said, what's good, folks? What's popping with you, my G? All right, let's continue though. Let's continue. I'm doing good keeping up with the comments and bouncing back and forth through these windows right now. Let's keep going. Keep it going. Keep the chat lit and the phone lines are open. Matter of fact, I got the ringer off still. My bad. All right, there we go. Shout out to my son Juju. What do you say? He said being crazy. Oh Lord. Holler at me tomorrow then. Holler at me. My bad, y'all. Let me send this in. Holler at me tomorrow. My bad. All right. So he continues. He says, and I will still fight. Exclamation point. Because I'm training. But I don't care what I don't care what I say, because I just say what I want. Y'all want crazy? I give it to you. You already hated me. So let me give you what you want, 420. Okay, embrace the hate. What y'all think of that? Ryan is embracing the hate. He said, I will still fight. This is the second time he tweeted this now. All right, I'm gonna give you what you want, 420. He continues. I'm just here to wake people up. I expose and laugh because I'm the only one that can't be touched. Jesus is king of kings. Elite's about to get exposed. Why do you think Cat Williams exposed many? Just to start 2024, the year of exposure. I think you mean exposure, but all right, I know what you mean. All right, keeps going. They can't cancel the fight. It's signed. I'm laughing. Contract signed. I've talked to Oscar. I told him we good. 420 Barclays. No step is miscalculated. Now, I did like that. He said it's up. It's up. It's stuck. He's not leaving. He's gonna fight. So this is all good news for the fight fans, right? Jaden Burns said exactly. Martin Nash. AJ said Ron deserves the Oscar if this is all a neck. Now, do you think it's all a neck? AJ, you think it's a neck? I don't know if it's a neck, my G. I really think the guy's going through some things. I called his dad today. I did not get an answer. I'm gonna call him back tomorrow and see if he'll pick up. Tone Dev said, I don't think it's Ryan being serious. It's him doing clips for clicks and exposure. Okay. I can accept that. I hope so. But he never had to do this before. He never did this before with the Tank Davis fight, and that was a massive success. So why does he have to do this now, Tone Dev? Let me know. AJ say Ryan got some 4D chess marketing game plan for this fight. I don't know. Is he losing some people though? Is he losing some supporters in the event of all of this? Because Ryan ain't never had to do nothing like this to sell a fight. Him and Tank Davis had the most successful pay-per-view event of all last year. And then they had the most successful one. One was like 4 million, something crazy like that. So you don't have to do this to sell. Why would he do it now? I don't know. I don't like that for Ryan. And I think it goes against his brand. Like, he's always been the guy who talked about his Christianity and the spirituality. So when he says it, All right, link clip. Check your IG. I just sent it. When he does this stuff, it kind of takes away from the people who were supporting him before because he was a Christian, because he always talked about Jesus as king. Some people ain't gonna like this new shit. You know what I'm saying? Even them Christians, with they hypocritical ass, respectfully. I'm just saying. All right, let's scroll down some more. So he said, hey, look, they can't cancel the fight. It's signed. I'm laughing. Contract signed. I've talked to Oscar. I told him we good. 420. Barclays. No step is miscalculated. Let's continue. He said, imagine your own people trying to take you to a psych ward. Okay, so here we go. Imagine your own people trying to take you to the psych ward, only to prove to the doctors you aren't. And then I got all my cards back, laughing my ass off. Can't lose. They watching. I can't lose I can't lose. What do I do? They put the fake video on my IG just to find out I was able to speak. Okay. I'm finally free again. I'm finally free. Let's go. And then he start alien emojis. I don't even know what this one is. Laughing, I'm crying. I got some drunk emojis in here with the wine. I see the robots. Boxing, love, angel. Okay, silly, drunk. Okay, a bunch of sick, money, momo, devil, all kind of shit. Emoji Town. He just went to Emoji Town right here. I don't know. He just made sure all these emojis worked or something. Nigga got cat up in here. He got a damn big whale up in here. Some footprints watching and speak. I need somebody to translate this shit. Is this man on man love? What the hell is going on here? What the hell is this emoji? What the hell is this, Ryan?
What the hell is going on?
Whatever. He continues. But he just clicked all kind of emojis. Every emoji on the first two rows. All right, let's keep it going. Imagine the elites trying to take you out only to win and laugh in their face. Encrypted messages. He's still I'm reading these off. Bro, I'm hacked. What the fuck? Okay, so this is him. I'm hacked, bro. I'm hacked. What the fuck? Left hand. Then the ones who will know. The ones who know will know. Okay, he said, give me my fucking account back. What the fuck, demon? This is not cool. Who gave you this authority? Then give RG his account. Okay. He continues. Talk, act like y'all not woke. Okay. Shout out to Elon for free speech. Imagine battling in spiritual warfare and everyone acts like it's not real and says you are the crazy one. Kanye hit me. I'm sad, bro. So which one is Ryan? Because usually when you're hacked, they lock you out your own account. They changed all the shit so you can't even get in your account. When you hack, they change your email and your password. I'm a little confused here. Is he hacked or not hacked? Do y'all think he's hacked? Or when something goes up and he don't like the backlash from it, he says he's hacked? Let's put a case on it. Let's continue. He says, imagine if I was trolling. They both start with T, no coincidence. 2 means confirmation. The fuck is he talking about? Okay, green means life. Let's continue. You just still going. Project Blue Beam is happening. Why would I sacrifice my own fame for the truth? I don't care about money. Closing my account. I met the devil. Smaller than you think. I hope this man's not hacked again. What are we doing here? Do y'all think he's hacked? Here we go. Then we doing all of this. Himiny, ha ha ha. Or dear, I'm Naji Raman gang bang him. I'm just trying to read what this says right here. Can y'all see it? All right. This isn't Ryan. I hacked this shit. Huh? Then he keeps going. Hacked. Bohemian Grove. I was the only to expose them. They were in the woods. Joe Rogan and Alex Woods say the same thing, and I'm the bad guy. I got in this account and he can't do nothing about it. I don't know, man. Part of me thinks some of this might be, I don't know which one is Ryan, which one is not, because usually you don't say, oh, I'm hacked. You'll be somewhere else saying you hacked. You get what I'm saying? Because the person who hacks you locks you out, right? The video he sent me, I told him to do it. I have so much proof. So was he had when he said the fight is still happening? It's a little confusion. Here we go. I have so much proof on people. It's hilarious. Should I release? It's mind blowing. 10 billion not enough. What is he talking about? They are called me off. They are called me offering me money to not say anything. But I thought it wasn't Ryan. Let's keep going. TikTok. Okay. Just randomly just says TikTok. The guy who killed for exposing the Giants on Twitter is not by chance or luck. They would like me, but they can't. Or like to kill him, but they can't. Andrew Cap summoned a demon for fun, and I told the demon to suck a dick and to mail Jesus is coming, liar. Okay. That's it. That's the last post right there. What's going on with our brother Ryan Garcia, man? Should we be concerned? Clips, the link is in your IG. You need to check it. Check your IG. I already sent you I sent it twice. To that guy Clips 330. Should we be concerned with Ryan? Should we be concerned? I don't know, B. I don't know, fam. At this point, for me, I don't even think I'm more. A lot of fans are like concerned about the event happening. I don't think I care as much about the event happening. As if it's this kid okay. Get a sip of this water. Hold on. The next generation said, I think we should be concerned about Devin because he's going into the ring with a madman. I don't know if he's going to go into the ring. I think he might be in the ring facing what's the kid? Barbosa's. He better be training for Barbosa's, and that's the amazing, crazy part. I feel bad for Devin because Devin got to train for two people because he don't know who he gonna face, Ryan or Barbosa. Clicking with the chin. What's up, bro? He said when everyone thought we was gonna get an Oliver McCall moment with Charlo, looks like we might get that with Ryan. You might be right about that. You might be right about that. Unfortunately, though, but I don't want to see that for Ryan. I don't want to see that. Somebody said, bro, if Ryan was hat, he could easily do an interview to clear all of this up right now with anybody. I added him in this video. So it's on Twitter, and this video got him added in it. So, yeah. Live on Twitter right now. He's added. So he could voice his opinion. Somebody said this is like a Kanye episode. Clipper, what up?
What's happening, my brother? How's everybody doing? And holy hairy balls, Batman. Let's get our popcorn. We got a show. The Ryan Garcia show is in season 2, I guess. Holy shit.
What's your take on everything that I read right there with Ryan? What's your take?
I think he's under spiritual attack.
Break it down.
I think that I think he was fucking with them people, and he's trying to weasel out, and now they fucking with him, and we're watching the meltdown. We're watching the meltdown happen, live in front of our face, and I wish him the best. I wish him the best. I wish he could just get his mind right, get back to his craft. But it sounds like he's got some other things going on. It sounds like he's got a fight. He's got a fight that he's fighting before the fight on the 20th. And good luck.
What people?
Well, like he's doing things. Yeah. He's doing things like mentioning Bohemian Grove and things like that. We out there in Cali. We out there playing with money. You know what I'm saying? We see, you see the type of person he is. I have no doubt that he was probably approached. I have no doubt that he's probably been entertaining the company of certain gatekeepers and everything. And from what I know of Ryan, no offense to him, is he is a young man who does kind of got a follower sort of thing where I can see him getting sucked into a crowd and because of fame and exposure, him going along with a couple things. And now all of a sudden, you know, he's realizing that, you know, everything that glitters ain't gold, but you hear now, ain't no crying in the set. You in the mob now, baby.
Cliff, I don't know what Bohemian Grove is. Can you enlighten me in the audience?
Bohemian Grove is a place in Sonoma, California, which is in Northern California, where many of the rich and powerful elite meet once a year. They have Bohemian Grove. Remember, when you did the Alex Jones conspiracy theory thing, they do things every year. They have the cremation of care ceremony where people will. It was said back in the day they actually would sacrifice and kill babies, but now they do like an effigy of a baby that they burn at the foot of a giant stone Moloch statue, a statue to the demon god Moloch, often represented as an owl and everything. And so they go up there, and this is where a lot of people, politicians, Hollywood stars, athletes, a lot of people before they became rich and famous, you can always trace them to say if dude blew up in 2005, in 2002, you saw him go to Bohemian Grove, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, he's just everywhere and, success. And so if anything he's saying is true like that, hey, he was fucking with them people. And it's one of those things, like I always explain, when you deal with things of spiritual nature like that, I'll say it like this, to make it short. Ouija board is a combination of two words, French and German, we and ja. And the game of it is yes, yes board. You feel what I'm saying? Because once you play, with a Ouija board, you've opened up the portal to your life. You've opened up a doorway to your life for these different spiritual energies. So it's a yes, yes board, we and ya. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, like the Ouija board, he's been playing with some things, and now that motherfucking door's open, and he's struggling to close it.
So is it some rainbow activity going on up there? Because that's what Brandon said. Shout out Brandon Washington. He said Richard Nixon said when he was at Bohemian Grove, it was one of the gayest things he had ever seen, but he used the F word.
Oh yes, no. Bohemian Grove is known for their practice of the ancient Greek concept of agape, which is a man-boy love, the mentor-mentee relationship, where oftentimes when a young aspiring person goes to Bohemian Grove to get tapped for great things, he literally gets tapped for great things. Take that.
Yo, my man Brim said, let's pray for the Haneys. He said, Bill lost his mother, Devin's grandmother. So, yeah, sorry to hear that, man. So sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, that's terrible. Hey, Mark, on a slightly funny note, right now, I'm with bruh who said, I feel sorry for Devin Haney. Like you said, he don't know if he's fighting Ryan. You don't know if he's fighting Barbosa. And right now, I'm really... Yeah, they are, champ. But we can't, let's not get into it like that.
Well, I know nothing about that. I need to do a whole episode on that. Maybe I remember.
You did that one episode where you showed when Alex Jones snuck in there with the camera, and they showed a cremation.
That was Bohemian Grove, that place.
Yes, that's Bohemian Grove. Yes,
that was wild.
Yeah, remember the thing where they had the baby on the boat and they took it to the owl statue? That's the cremation of care ceremony. Every year, after they have it's like a 3 to 4 day thing. They have their opening ceremony, and then they have the cremation of care, and then it's a weekend of debauchery and hedonism, where a lot of it leads to a lot of man on man love. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit stabbing and rope smoking out in the woods.
Man,
it never heard of it.
I keep that shit.
I'm telling you, man. I'm sure that part of the woods stink.
Somebody said, tone deaf. He said, but in that video, seems he's making choices. My thing is, when did he get hacked in that long diatribe of that thing? Was he hacked down here when he first started? Because he was saying stuff that sounded like Ryan. Then he would say something that be like the fight is up. They're not trying to pull me. They're trying to pull me out of the fight. I'm good. They can't pull me out of the fight. They can't cancel the fight. Contract signed. And then right after that, it'll be some of that wild stuff. And then it'd be like, oh, I'm hacked. But like I said, if you hacked, you can go in there and change your password. If you still can do all of that and talk and say I'm hacked, and then it's like it's going back and forth between you and a hack on your own page. Change the password.
I don't think he was hacked as far as the account. I think he's hacked. I think the nigga glitching.
What you mean by glitching?
I think he glitching. Whether it's the D-rugs or whether it's a spiritual attack, I think the man's glitching. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I think the man, there might be some personality disorder, some sort of dissociative disorder that we're seeing surface. We've seen it before. Yes, that's true, AJ. Yes, Diddy would often go there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I think he's glitching out. If you understand demonology and everything, different parts, the different levels of possession, diabolical obsession is, I think, level 2 or level 3. I'm smoking right now, so I could be wrong on that. But level 2 or level 3 in Catholicism's books on possession, it's called diabolical obsession. And diabolical obsession also is the second level of possession, and that person will often display dissociative personality disorders because the demon or the archon or whatever is attacking the person spiritually is taking over. And so it's like his account's not hacked, he's hacked, to where 1 minute it's Ryan talking and the next minute it's whoever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Whoever the fuck the other voice in his head going, you know what I'm saying? I've known people with dissociative disorder.
I gotta look this up. She said that. Man, that's one thing I like about pulling up on the channel, bro, and doing these shows. Yeah, because I don't know. I don't never pretend like I know it all, bro. I know a little bit about a lot of stuff, but if I don't know, y'all already know I'm Mr. Google. Okay, so this is
that's right there.
I was like, what is she talking about? So I had to Google it. And as soon as I see it, I was like, I know what this is.
Yeah, that's old Lucy. Old Lucy. Oh, like Kendrick Lamar said, old Lucy the GOAT. That's Lucy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's good old Baphomet. And you see like a lot of, like when you see a lot of artists do this and do all like that and everything, and they do their hands like a lot of the famous statues of George Washington. You could Google George Washington does the same hand pose in The Shining. If you pay attention, Jack Nicholson's character in that on the picture that's on the wall, he's doing his hands in the Baphomet pose and everything. Yeah, the Baphomet pose, as you see, the right hand up, the left hand down, symbolizing as above, so below. Baphomet is depicted as being both male and female, androgyny and the mixture of the things, as well as the corruption of creation. It's under the principles of Baphomet that you see a lot of the seeds of the modern rainbow movement, because they believe in trying to upset creation, and so they challenge the natural order. That's hence why Baphomet is a hermaphrodite. And so a big thing that they've been on is challenging things like gender, the natural order. And so when you see a lot of these people, that's nothing against the rainbow community. I got a lot of friends in the rainbow community, but me and many of them have a bit different fallings out, because some of them do understand that there are many voices within the rainbow community that are actually sponsored by a Luciferian agenda.
Wrap this one up. I don't mean to cut you off. I just want you to wrap this up, B. I want to move on from this shit.
Yeah. I'm just saying, but yeah, you get a lot of that, and I pray for Ryan. I hope he's got it right. But just on my eye, looking at this, it seems like he's either having some sort of kind of psychotic episode, or he's actually experiencing diabolical obsession.
Okay. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot to digest. All right. Anything else on this in the chat before I go on? Cause shit, man, that's a lot to intake, man. And I know I'm not qualified. Daily Manus, what he said, Baphomet is a deity which the Knights Templar were accused of worshiping, that subsequently became incorporated into various occult and Western. Okay. Would this be on a religion episode, or would this be on a conspiracy episode? What would this be? Would this be a Illuminati?
A little bit of both, all three, because all three, they're all involved in it. Like Mantis said, you don't really see any historical thing of Baphomet as being called Baphomet until the Knights Templar start getting exposed. You know what I'm saying? Start getting exposed by the French Pope and the French King. But when they started exposing it, they said that Baphomet was their god, the Knights Templar's god, that they were secretly worshiping under the Temple of Solomon. And
what versions clips you getting long with it. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's it. Yeah, okay. The Baphomet. It's all three because it's
all religion. I was like, yeah. I was just wondering. I didn't want to go into it too deep. I just wanted to know which.
It's all three, brother. That's it.
All right, respectfully. All right, my bad, G's. All right, let's get into this next topic, man. Keith Thurman, Tszyu has no buzz. I see Sean Porter doing an interview with Keith Thurman, and Tszyu pulled up, said, "Yeah, I'm gonna knock you out, boy. Let's hear a little bit of the shit talk, though."
What are you talking about?
Yeah, they picked some nice fights for you. Them dudes ain't hungry like me, bro. They're not hungry. Bro.
You've been on a fucking vacation for 5 years, hungry. What are you talking about, man?
What makes you hungry? It's called a
hungry.
Tszyu got the best of him in that exchange. He said, "Hungry? You've been on a vacation for 5 years." Tszyu out-talked them. I never seen Keith Thurman get out-talked like this in my life. In no fight, in no back and forth with nobody. Only person I seen able was to do something like this to him maybe was Errol Spence. Errol Spence shut him up a little bit. But it's no buzz for this fight. This fight is in about 25 days clips. Why aren't fans, even the guys who are pro PBC guys and these pro PBC YouTube channels, I do not hear them out there banging the drum for this. And I be on my Amazon Prime every day. And I don't see no Amazon Prime promotion nowhere this week or 3 weeks. He returns. Keith one-time Thurman against Tszyu. None of that shit, man. Where's Brian Custer when you need him? Like, where is the Brian Custer last stand for this shit? Is he gonna wait closer? Bro, it's no buzz for this fight. It's no buzz. There's no buzz. And Keith Thurman is definitely losing the exchanges. I'm gonna play some more of this Porterway reaction, but give me your reaction to that right there before I play the next clip.
I'm just I think that not only do most people, the conventional wisdom is that Keith Thurman will probably do good until he doesn't, and also I think that they're unfortunately they're just caught at a weird time. You've got this Francis Ngannou, Anthony Joshua fight. You got Devin Haney coming up versus Ryan Garcia, hopefully. And so it's this weird time where, yeah, we're going to watch this, but it's not really the, the thing that's driving, everyone's not going so crazy for it. I think the more energy's focused on Ngannou and Joshua, as well as Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. I really do believe that.
Shit, Canelo's supposed to fight somebody Cinco de Mayo weekend. People say he don't even have an opponent, and he's dominating the media space more than Tszyu and Keith Thurman. I believe some of the rumors are true, what people were saying, and I try not to get into too much of these people's business and contracts unless I got a source that's close to it. But I'm starting to believe some of those rumors are true, far as like the PBC ain't really supporting these dudes like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, not PBC, I'm sorry, Amazon Prime. Because I'm just saying, I'm not the only one that has Amazon on this panel, in this chat, watching this show. Shout out to Twitter, Facebook, everywhere y'all watching. Let's keep it a buck. When you turn on your Amazon Prime, you don't see now one of these two faces y'all see on my screen right now. Sure. Y'all know I ain't lying. Where's the promotion? Where's the support from Amazon Prime? I don't see any. It's like, is Amazon Prime charging them for ad space? Like, yeah, we can put some ads up here for you. Shit, you got to pay us too. Like, you get what I'm saying? Where's the support? Let me read a couple comments real quick. Somebody said no buzz for the whole card. Exactly, bro. And I don't mean no. Look, Rolly and Pitbull. Rolly do all this talking. Where's Rolly Romero at? Where's Rolly? Where's Rolly? I expect this from Pitbull Cruz. No disrespect, but he don't speak of no English. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. But shit, put his, in the words of Donald Trump, put him on Telemundo, have him on Azteca TV, you know, where they had Canelo at. I'm just saying, shout out to Pitbull Cruz, man. I think he probably gonna beat Rolly too. I fuck with Pitbull Cruz. Seen him fight live, and he is tiny, man. Like, I'm like, man, you look big on TV. I ain't never seen somebody look big on TV before. Like, I was like, bro. I was like, this is not Pitbull Cruz. They was like, yeah, that's him. I was like, Viva La Mexico, motherfucker. I mean, because he whipping ass. That's a little motherfucker, bro, but he can go. He look big on TV. Just, I'm gonna tell y'all all of that now. When you see him ever in life, he's big on TV. But we play this other clip. I got this clip, and this is Keith Thurman sent. Matter of fact, before I play that, what you think about Keith Thurman telling Tim Tszyu, the guys you fought weren't as hungry as me? And Tim Tszyu responding saying, how you hungry? You ain't fought in years, and you barely fight.
You asking me? Or you just asking out?
Talking to you. I just he's going on that Bohemian other stuff, bro. That's why I kind of. No,
we ain't in. No, we moving on.
That's why I rapped you on that. I don't try to be. I don't want you to have to be short with it with everything. I didn't want you to be short, long with it on that no more. I was done.
No, we did. I think what we're seeing is what I said to you privately and publicly for the past 2 years. Timmy a certified dog. Timmy a dog. Timmy got some thing. Timmy, and I'm wondering if Timmy got a wolf in him. And you know what I'm saying? Because you see, when Keith Thurman did all that barking, Timmy got the barking right back. And Timmy got just as much bass in his voice as goddamn and any other goddamn dog on the yard, it seemed like. I don't see him as somebody who's gonna curb. I don't see him as somebody who's gonna roll over and give his neck. You know what I'm saying? I see a live dog here. I don't see no cur in Tim Tszyu. And so I mean, hey, I really don't think Keith Thurman has a snowball's chance in hell, but you know, I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? Because he is Keith Thurman, and I don't want to try to just dismiss him. He is a former champion. But yeah, I think what we're seeing is Timmy is a dog who he won't blink. He doesn't stare at the moment and blink. You know, he stares it right in its face and stares through it. And right now, what we're seeing is Timmy staring through Keith Thurman.
Okay. Let me play this right here. I was trying to see if it was gonna. Let me see if I can find it on. I want to see if it's on over here first before I go over there. If I go to YouTube, let me see if it's over here. Sean Porter, Showtime, Sean Porter. Nope, it ain't over here neither. They ain't got it chopped up. Damn. Bear with me. Nope. All right, fuck it. I'll play it from over here. Let me share the screen over here. Cool.
His career, but for me, man, honestly, this is just.
Look how you talking. He talking tough to Keith Thurman, yo.
Ounce gloves here and not 8 ounce.
Yeah. You're.
Here we go.
Well, you know, Danny didn't talk. He was a pretty good puncher. You know, you never said you was gonna knock me out.
FightHype.com. This video is courtesy of FightHype.com for educational purposes and commentary. We're gonna do some commentary on this, but I'm not gonna take away from the video. Make sure y'all go to FightHype.com to watch the full video. Let's play a clip of this.
So
40-pounder.
You know,
talking about 140-pounders, man. This is the big boy division, 154. There's a reason why there's 10-ounce gloves here and not 8 ounce.
Yeah, you're bigger, right? But you're 22-0 with 17 knockouts. I was 22-0 with 20 knockouts. Okay,
24.
So you
24.
Still, okay, 24-0. You're 24-0 with 17 knockouts. I was 24-0 with 22 knockouts when I was at your level.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm still knocking people out. You haven't knocked anyone out in a decade.
They picked the right fight. They picked the right fight for you, mate. They giving you the right fight, mate. Up to this date.
They gave me a birthday present.
They said it on the
plate.
When
they called me and said, Keith Thurman, I'm like, man, what a birthday present that is. This is birthday all in one.
All in one, baby. All in one. Let's just have some fun, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let's have.
Ain't no fun. Ain't no having no fun. You know what told me? He said you ain't knocked nobody out in a decade. Then he said it again. A decade, bitch. You pump my. Okay, he didn't call him a bitch pump. I'm sorry. I put a case on me. I'm trying to add some hype to him. I'm trying to hype the fight. Pun intended. Shout out to Fight Hype. All right. But Clips, he's talking shit to Keith Thurman. He's out talking the talker.
That boy talking that good shit, ain't he? He talking more shit than Pepto-Bismol right now, boy. I'm trying to tell you. And he confident with it. Did you see but like you said, let's go back to that 10-year comment. Did you see the way he just had that burner in his back pocket? As soon as that motherfucking bullshit came out of Keith Thurman's mouth, he said, you ain't knocked nobody out in a decade. Like, stop it, little buddy. Look at him. He's thoroughly entertained with this. He is going to enjoy this. I think what happened is, like he said, he looking at Keith Thurman like a birthday gift. He looking at Keith Thurman like, I'm about to show out. I am about to show the world stage and this American crowd just who Tszyu is, because y'all know who Keith Thurman is, and so y'all gonna definitely remember my name when I baptize him in the folk. Timmy gonna beat his ass.
Okay.
I'm just glad it's not February no more.
Yeah, Champion said, I got Amazon. They ain't saying shit about this fight. Me neither, bro. Tszyu cooked Thurman on his own interview. Sure did. Just pull it right up. Somebody said no buzz for the whole card. Yeah, Canelo took all the energy. I see somebody will say, and that's the wild part, because I got a PS5 and they could easily add them to your home page and they can have their faces in your face. But they might have been saving for Tank and Canelo. Man, you got to go with the guys right here. Your first event of the year is at the end of the quarter. Your first event of the year is literally the last day of the quarter. Can't make that shit up. Nick Rich said, Amazon Prime sucks for sports. She said, I wasn't thrilled at all with their NFL Thursday night coverage. I disagree with that. I thought it was decent. Jaden Bernie, he said, bro, releasing of the video of Tank versus Devin sparring has taken over the Keith and Thurman once upon a time Thurman Zoo. Could be. Food inspiration. Somebody said food inspiration for inspirational victory. Yeah, he did good. Inactivity will be on display once again. Keith always making Florida look bad. Somebody said drop the link for me, Broham. I'll send it to you. I'm gonna send you the link. Like, if somebody want the link, just ask and I'll send it to you. But when I just had the link out there, I don't know who about to pull up. It just be ding, and I'll be like, well, we about to get here. So I'll let you can ask for the link and I'll send you the link. I'll put it on your I'll send it to you on Twitter, bro.
In other words, Mark ain't trying to deal with random Ralphs tonight. No,
man. I want to have a good conversation. I ain't with all of that bullshit, man. I ain't with none of that bullshit, dog.
Yes, sir.
Because when I do what I do, I'm gonna be the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? Start clowning motherfuckers and roasting them, getting the fuck up out of here. So you want the link, just say, hey, yo, just say link. And I give you the link. At least I know who's about to pull up when I hear that dinging. And if you ask for the link and I'll be like, no, I'm good. I can hear you from here. What's up? I'm like, hit the phone line.
In other words, Mark just gave you the podcaster's version of call before you come.
Bro, the phone number on the screen, dog. Phone number on the screen, bro. You can always call in. If I don't know you, I don't really need you on my panel, dog. I'm cool with that. Those days are over. Just la-di-da-di everybody. If I don't know you, you got to call in.
Yeah, you know how it is. You know how it is in this YouTube, bro.
Hours and hours, you don't even know him. Then, for you know what, your audience think like, oh, well, I thought he was cool because he was on your show. I was like, shit, I don't know that nigga. You had him on the panel. I let everybody on the panel. So, nah, got to guard my space. But you could call in, voice your opinion, or if you ask for the link, I give you the link depending on who you are. But you don't know until you ask. But the safe thing to do, just call. What's up, bro?
Can't call it, enjoying my last day off of the week,
Damn, bro, you off? I ain't never talked to you on YouTube when you off work.
I'm off on Sundays and Mondays, bro. Those are my off days. But sometimes I be missing shows because I be sleeping, and I'm up now. So here we are, baby.
We in this bit. Hey, you off too? We off, man. Look, niggas is finally free. We free, Brim. Niggas,
give us
plantation.
Give us free.
Yeah, hey, we on the USS Amistad, nigga. We free now, nigga. We done took over.
Yo, I was just telling Brandon earlier today. I was like, I hate when y'all say that slave ship shit, man. It's like y'all get to go home with your family. Like that job ain't. Stop calling that shit a slave ship because your supervisor can't come to your house and fuck your wife and take your kid. You know what I'm saying? So let's stop that. Let's stop that. It's very.
I'm the supervisor, son.
Okay. You the overseer.
Yeah.
You the overseer.
Oh, you Mr. Steven. You Mr. Steven, huh?
Man, let's get back on track, man. Let's get back on track. People dropping off. Talk to me, bro. What's your take on this Tszyu Thuman has zero buzz?
Not a surprise, but Tszyu talking that ish that I expect him to talk because he gonna go in there and take his head off. I believe that is going down. It's gonna be dirty work. It's gonna be nasty. I look forward to it. Tszyu deserves the light, per se. He deserves some shine, even though I don't think Keith Thurman is the best way to put him in the best position to get all this shine, but it is what it is. We are here, and I am ready to see a KO. First, it's going to be a body shot, and then it's going to be that chin getting checked.
Does Tszyu need a knockout over Thurman? Does
no.
He need to make his presence known to the American fans? You're fighting a guy who's been very inactive, the guy coming up in weight. You're everything you said you was. You're supposed to stop this version of Keith Thurman, correct?
The knockout will add to value, but you don't have to have one. But I think getting one will definitely do him some favors, because I don't think if he just beats Keith Thurman, I think that Crawford fight is really on the precipice for him. So he don't have to knock him out to get that fight. Knocking him out just makes his his value rise a little more.
Yeah, I agree with Breb. A knockout really ain't necessary, but like you're saying, like you're alluding to, Mark, if Tszyu is who he says he is and who a lot of us believe he is, this should be an ass whooping. You know, I'm expecting maybe no more than 2 to 3 rounds of Keith Thurman trying to do what Keith Thurman does and look good. And then I'm with Brim. I think once Tim starts connected, I think Tim's a smart enough fighter to understand that Keith Thurman does have good movement. So go ahead to his body. Not only does he have trouble with the body, but the body doesn't move like the head does. And so you can kind of negate some of that lateral movement that Keith Thurman's going to have to use by going to his body. And if soon as Tszyu lands something that he gets a reaction to, we're going to see this fight change.
He just played with your name though. One time, the last time.
You know they do.
A passing of the torch. That's all it is. No disrespect, but one time to last time.
Undefeated fighter. That's how it's supposed to be. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. I get it. I get it.
He just played with your name though. One time, the last time.
He gassing.
Part of doing it. Look, somebody got to hype the fight. Shout out to FIGHTHYPE.com, because Amazon Prime ain't doing it. Look, Fight Hype and Porterway podcast right now in this segment right here are doing more for the promotion of the fight than I see on Amazon Prime. Let me play this clip though.
They do once upon a time. They do once upon a time. They do sometime. Look, man, everyone I fought with, when they get out of the ring, they respect Keith Thurman's power. So I'm not worried about that. You know what I'm saying? I know that my punches are felt. I know I land my punches, and he's talking about knocking me out, man. You didn't knock out Mendoza. Okay?
Bro,
Yeah,
Mendoza knocked the fuck out of a unified world champion with one punch. You can't disrespect Mendoza. He's one hell of a fighter.
What unified world champion?
Fundora?
Fundora won no unified world champion. That's a cat.
Yes, that's only what I can think of. Are they speaking about the same Mendoza that knocked out Fundora?
Yeah, he won. He didn't knock out no unified. He didn't knock out no unified world champion. But what do y'all think about that? He telling Keith Thurman to his face, bro, I'm gonna knock you out. And ain't shit you gonna do about it. He got to live up to that shit or what?
I mean, kind of, sort of. Like, I would, kind of, sort of. Like it's one of those things where it's like it's just like it's all things in life. It's like if I'm sitting here and saying to Brim, I'm gonna pull up. Well, then after a while, Brim's just looking at his front door, like, where you at? Like, you keep saying I'm gonna knock him out. So us as the fans, I mean, we want to see Keith Thurman. We want to see Keith Thurman go to sleep. Then, okay, you know what I'm saying? You done told us, now show us. And shout out to Sean Porter for being a messy Cleveland nigga. Yes, that's right. Don't keep he was playing with your name. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let he was playing with your name. Then what you gonna do about it, Hammer? They say you ain't hitting in New York.
So let me ask you this, Brim. At this point, right, when Tszyu is putting a lot of pressure on himself, right? Is it possible he can be overlooking Thurman like, you're a welterweight, you fight in them 8-ounce gloves, you too small, boy, you too inactive. And Keith Thurman can be like, nah, man, during this off time, I got stronger, I healed up, all the things that was aching, don't ache no more, I'm ready to go. Is it possible, Brim? Like, he could be overlooking Keith Thurman.
I mean, anything's possible, man. Listen, I believe I can fly, so I mean, anything can happen.
Man, I can't believe. Hey, Brim, the phone line is open for you too, by the way.
What happened?
Oh, he didn't hear what I said about the phone lines.
Why you do me like that? Oh, you didn't. What I said was whack.
And you talking about I believe I can fly.
I'm being silly because I'm like, anything can happen, but I just don't think it's going to happen. But I mean, he does have to still be patient and do what he's supposed to do in that ring. He can't be overgunning.
I really do. I agree with Brim there. I think the one path for Keith Thurman to victory is if Tszyu goes in there hunting for that knockout, and Keith Thurman's a wily enough veteran to use that aggression to his advantage. All things, it's very possible that he's overlooking Keith Thurman because, like I said earlier, I really do think this shouldn't be too much of a challenge. This should be maybe about 3 to 4 rounds of Tszyu trying to figure out some timing and distance, and then it should just be a matter of him doing his business. But he's going to have to do that. And so if he goes in there a little too overconfident, I mean, he is fighting a former world beater, a fighter who has fought at the elite level for years. And I'm sure that if he goes in there with the hubris of thinking, oh, I'm just going to rush him and destroy him, I think Keith Thurman can definitely do something to Tszyu.
All right, let me play this other clip real quick.
What I said to you in person, I said you're gonna.
So it is what it is. You just claim you're gonna knock me out, man.
I will.
You didn't knock out.
Will.
Mendoza was just slightly moving. He didn't even have the ring IQ that I'm gonna bring to you, kid. Okay,
brother.
So it is what it is.
I will. I will. Mark my words, man.
What you tell me in person? Please don't move. Please just stand there.
I said to you in person. I said you're gonna squeal. That's what I'm gonna. That's what I said. You're gonna be a squealer.
Please don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. So I can.
He said this real quick.
What are you talking about, man? What's this going on about, bro?
Most people that train with Keith, they were always concerned about his power. I I'm gonna speak personally. I wasn't concerned with his power. I understood is you got to go to the fire and you got to weather whatever storms come. Do you have any concern for the power of one time, Tim?
Of course, man. He's a fighter. Of course, I'm gonna have a bit of concern. But
well, that says it all right there.
That it doesn't bother me, man. I'm gonna walk straight through him. If he wants to come at me, then let's meet in the center of the ring and slug it out. Mexican style, flat-footed Mexican style.
That's what he want to do too. See, if he going there trying to do that with Keith Thurman, and he's just like, hey, he was running all night. That shit ain't gonna work with a loss.
As you say,
flat-footed, slug it out.
Yeah, Keith Thurman gonna be moving on this boy, man. Keith Thurman might put on the damn jab fest, move, grab, jab, hold him, turn him. Catch him running in was, you know, Keith Thurman, you rush in on Keith Thurman, motherfucker got a quick left hook for your ass coming in that. It sounds like a little dog barking. All right, go ahead, man. What y'all think of that clip? And after this, I can go to Joshua and Ngannou arrivals, man.
I think you got it. I think you hit it on the nose, like I said earlier. If Tim come in there just trying to be the Tasmanian devil, we already know that Keith's got good lateral movement. You said it, that check left hook. I don't see him, saying knocking Tszyu out with one punch, but I could definitely see him putting some pieces together. And yeah, I could see it happening. But I hope Tszyu has the discipline to understand that he's the bigger, stronger, younger fighter, and just go in there and fight his fight. And hopefully he can put some water in the tank, go to the body, take away that lateral movement. And if he does that, in my opinion, this fight becomes one-sided after round 4.
Man, shit, man. I'm gonna probably put that little $20-25, put about 20 on Keith Thurman, maybe 25.
Donations.
No, man. More. Go ahead, Brent. What you about to say?
No, I didn't say number donations. That's all I said was donation.
Go ahead.
That's what it is. I think a bet on Keith Thurman is a donation.
Okay, so like I was saying, man, the odds on Keith Thurman are so crazy, bro, that even if you put 10, 20 bucks on it, shit, man, those odds are crazy, especially for a decision, because I got 50 with Shelton Moore, but I can hedge that bet with $10. So even if I lose, I win. You get what I'm saying? Because betting on the sports book with Keith Thurman is crazy, such a crazy underdog. But that's all I got for Tszyu and Thurman. Like I said, if Amazon Prime ain't gonna promote him, why should I? Get out of here, nigga. I'm just saying, nigga, fuck with. All right. Ngannou, Joshua and Ngannou. Check that. Grand arrivals. Y'all know this card is on a Friday, ladies and gentlemen. We got boxing on a Friday, and I'm here for it. I am here for it. Congratulations to us. Did anybody see the grand arrivals today? Y'all see this shit?
I saw a little bit of it.
So what?
I freaking missed it. I guess I got something to watch.
I shout out to Francis' his fit. I thought his fit was fresh. Yeah.
They asked him the dumbest. She's like, Francis, it's a lot of people from Africa here. It's probably due to you always wear the African garments. Why do you always wear the African clothes?
That is a dumbass question.
I was like, bro, when he said that shit, I was like this. I was like, and he applied and auditioned for this job. He beat out.
Like, oh, he get a press pass and I don't. The fuck?
Like, yo, nigga, you beat out people for this job, and that's the question you asking. You asking the African guy, why do you always wear the African clothes?
2 + 2 = 5. Like, because he's African, dumbass.
Didn't make that shit up. Boy.
That's some disrespectful shit. He was like, for my people, it makes me feel good. I'm African. I like it. I like how it looks. I like how it makes me feel. I was like, oh Lord, this is where we started the grand arrivals interview. Oh my God. Then I thought a good question that was asked to AJ. They said, AJ, your last fight, you look more fluid. You had more fluid movement. This, that, and the third. What changed? AJ said, the trainer. I was like, uh-oh. The trainer. I'm gonna play the clip. But what do you guys think of that? He said it's the training and the trainer. He said, but then also he said it could be the activity. He said when you first get started in boxing, you're fighting all the time. He said when I became a champion, I wasn't able to fight 4 times in 11 months. You know what I'm saying? But what do y'all think of what AJ said about that?
I mean, you could take that as a shot at Derrick James, but I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say Ben Davison probably provides him something that, Derrick James couldn't provide him. No shot at Derrick James.
Take a shot. Go ahead. Take a shot. Go ahead. Fuck it.
Derrick James is basic as fuck, bro. He don't even review film tape. Remember, he said that shit about fucking, about Bud. And that shit, look what it got him with Errol. Got Errol an ass whooping.
Hey, Bram, they asked him about, he said, are you concerned with Crawford's southpaw stance? This is what Derrick James said.
Hey, let me stop that shit. That's some dumb shit.
That's a direct quote. When he talked about Crawford being able to switch from right-handed to left, he said this.
Hey, let me stop that shit. That's some dumb shit.
Bro.
And that's what he said, Mark. But what happened?
And look, and what happened was Crawford started the fight off, switch stance, well, not even switch. He started southpaw and stayed southpaw the whole fight.
And confused the fuck out of Spence. He said, wait a minute, he's left-handed? Maybe you need to watch some film, nigga.
From the beginning. He didn't switch. You never saw him in the right-handed stance.
At all.
So yeah, Derrick James about to have one of the biggest fall offs, man, from trainer of the year ever, ain't he, yo?
Yeah.
It's looking like it. Bro, Frank Martin is next.
Yeah, Frank Martin fool.
And Ryan and Frank Martin.
He ain't gonna make it, y'all. Frank ain't gonna make it.
That's 2 more L's right there, potentially.
He ain't gonna make it. Hey, Brim, he ain't gonna make it, y'all.
Let's see if I get one of my homies on. Let's see if I get one of the homies on.
Yeah. Shout out to Frank the Ghost Martin. I'm not even trying to play you like that. You're a great fighter. You're a great champion, but I'm just sorry.
Champion?
Yo, I'm gonna try to get my guy Rooster on. He told me give him 20 minutes. He's from Rooster's one of Ryan Garcia's homeboys.
Oh hell yeah! What's up, Rooster?
Rooster told me give him 20 minutes or so, and he'll pull up.
Yeah, we need to know, man, because we need to know homeboy all right.
I'm gonna call him in 20. I ain't even gonna text no more. 20 minutes on the dot. I'm gonna call him. Hello.
He got the timer. He got the timer going.
Matter of fact, I am gonna set my timer. 19 minutes.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm telling you, man, Nash don't be Nash be on his shit.
19.
You know what I'm saying? Mark Nash, aka on my shit.
Be annoying. I'm annoying, dog.
Fuck that. Sometimes you gotta harass a nigga.
A nigga be like,
20 minutes, bro.
What's that? Martin Nash just nagging around. All right, so I'm gonna call him back when his timer go off. So boom. Grand arrivals though, but what was with Derrick James, man? One of the biggest fall offs from trainer of the year to like people saying he's not even a good trainer at all now. Is that just fans having short memories and it's not his fault? It's the matchups. The matchups are the matchups. But he was still chosen to put these guys in these incomparable positions, like Ryan versus not Ryan versus Tank. That was a goose, but Crawford versus Spence. It was a matchup. Charlo versus Canelo, bad matchup. Ryan versus Devin might be a bad matchup in my experience as well. Tank versus Frank Martin, skill, experience, and a bad talent matchup. Go ahead, Cliff.
I think it's a combination of, he's got fighters who have gotten to a certain level where they can't just fight a tomato can, or they can't just, walk what they want. They've got to fight legit competition. And unfortunately, I believe this ain't Derrick James's fault, but it's a reflection on Derrick James as a trainer and as a coach. As I have said, building up to the Crawford Spence fight, and I've said since, I said that whole camp over there is weird. I said that camp showed that a lot of people in that camp, a lot of different fighters have shown a track record of a lack of mental discipline. And I've said that when you see that many fighters from a camp having that many, so many out of the ring controversies and things like that, that makes me wonder what's going on in that camp. Is that coach really being listened to, or is that coach just kind of there, just going through the routines, and he's not really coaching as far as guiding his fighters, not just through how to fight the fight, but how to prepare and get for the moment. You know what I mean? Like there's more.
Right.
Go ahead.
No, I was like, right. I was just agreeing with you, and then I'm gonna run after that.
Yeah, I just believe that there's more to being a boxing coach, because boxing being such a mental and such a it's one of the weird sports. There's more to being a coach than just training a guy how to throw some punches and how to come up with a game plan. You've got to get your fighter ready, like we saw in the Raymond Ford fight. We saw how his coach was honest and talking to him, keeping him focused, engaging him.
But clearly, let's be honest, he was 10 seconds away from losing that fight.
Exactly.
That ain't coaching at that point. Sometimes that's just that fighter, like just digging deep. You know, you can talk that. Do it for your family, for your kids, man. This is what bro. You gonna go home and you gonna be mad tomorrow. Hey, look, I can't fight for you, bro. Look, figure it out. We've been doing this our whole life. Bro, this is what we work for. This is why we here, bro. How many times y'all see that? The guys implore their fighters to do more like that, and then the guy go out there same around and do the same shit or worse. Just hug, high guard, walk, doing the same shit. The man been telling you for months. Now he's telling you for 35 minutes, dog. I mean, well, 11 rounds, and the 12th round he's telling you the same shit. How many guys don't go out there and get? Bro, he was 10 seconds away, and if that ref and a referee discretion, the ref could have said, okay, the ropes held you up, count. And after he counted, the fight would have went to a majority draw.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And everybody would have said boxing is rigged, this is fake. But then the referee actually sees the guy dangling through the ropes. I think I still got the screenshot. See him dangling through the ropes like this, and like, you know what? Yeah, I don't think you want to be here no more. You keep turning your back. You had one arm out the ropes and everything. It might be over. And just like that, history is made. This guy has changed history in boxing. When I say history, I mean we got a new champion. He's added to a lineage. You know what I'm saying? He's changed his family history, his city. Man, we got a new, you got to write this down forever.
Hey, Mark, we just go back to that last picture? Can we just comment on, look at that picture and look at Eddie Hearns compared to everybody?
I did that on the live that night. I don't know if you saw it, but I was talking about
that shit-eating grin like, I found one.
Yo, he's been with Eddie since the beginning.
No, that's what I said. He's homegrown. Like Eddie's like, no, I found one. Like, this is mine.
Yeah, he don't found enough. That ain't the only one. Look, AJ been with him since the beginning. Eddie got some. He got a couple of them.
He got a damn good eye.
What they doing? But look, so fuck, I forgot where I was at, man. But is it possible? Fuck, what was I gonna say? Yeah, but those guys, like, it's just the luck of the draw, though, man. It's not Derrick James' fault. And then the guys he fighting like a pound for pound guys. I think somebody said that in the chat. It was like, yo, is Crawford, Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney. It's not Derrick James' fault, is it? It's just shit. Someone said
not Derrick James' fault, but like,
someone say if you're gonna fight any of those guys and you going against those teams, shit, Derrick James might be the best other option. Unless you want to get Freddie Roach or some shit like that, and that might not work for those guys. Go ahead, Brim. Let me get Brim back in. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. Man, I don't even know where to start, man. I might need some help here. Help me out, Clips.
Get your ass. Go back in the panel. This nigga ain't off the panel.
Man, as much as I agree with you, Mark.
Up here. He just on his damn team up here. His damn team logo.
And what is that anyway?
No, that's just a logo of we had a little thing where we were talking about going to the dark.
Nigga, we wanted to talk about boxing, nigga. You can talk about that shit, but can't get out of here with that. Go ahead.
Yo, stop kicking me out, bro. Stop kicking me out.
Go ahead.
We talking about Ngannou and Joshua, right?
Yeah, and like Derrick James falling off, and people saying, "Yo, he go from the best coach to the worst coach." But I'm like, is it possible? He just, bro, you fighting top pound for pound guys. Like
it's part situational and part on him as well. It is part situational where you're fighting the best guys. But if you go on like a 5-6 fight losing streak as a trainer, situational circumstances only can go for so long if every guy you got is losing in the ring. I mean, I don't know how many it is in a row, but let me see. Well, Frank Martin won that fight, barely won that fight. They got him over the hump in regards to losing, but he lost with Charlo, lost with Spence. You know, he won one with Ryan too, and he did win with. Yeah, I think it would be a little bit overstated to say he's a trash can trainer. I think he might be limited, and he's good for certain things, and you know, some things he may not be good for. But it's the big fights that people are going to pay attention to, and that's what's going to matter the most. And unfortunately, currently, right now, those guys are losing. It's under his stable. So, I mean, you get all the praise when you win, and you get the heat when you lose. So you got to take the good with the bad.
For sure. For sure. All right. Go ahead. What you saying, Clip?
It's a contact sport, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to take your lumps, like Brim said. You know, it's all good till it's not. And it's not as, and really when you think about it, like Brim just pointed out, it's not been that bad of a run. It's just a lot of the big fights, he's taking the L. He hasn't, it's not been a complete losing streak, but it's been like the fights that, you know, we're going to remember. Yeah, not only did his fighter lose, but his fighter seemed unprepared for that moment. And that's kind of why people are looking at him. It's not just his fighter lost, but with the times when his fighter did lose, he looked unprepared. Even in the Frank Martin fight, which turned out to be a win, you know, like you said, he squeaked it out, and a lot of us felt like that fight was way harder than it should have been.
Yo, somebody said Derrick James. Somebody said shit to me. Derrick James fighters are limited.
That's fair to say. He does have a certain style that comes out of his camp that's straightforward or whatever. We haven't seen a lot of fighters who could fighters that come out of Derrick James camps who show you more than just coming forward, popping with the jab, and we haven't seen a lot of variety.
I mean, shit, that's boxing though. They come. I think guys.
I mean, from lateral movement and things like that. People like, you know, like how Arrow, the Charlos, they really can't handle that.
Shit, Charlo used lateral movement all night to not get knocked out. That's how he
did it to survive. He survived.
Yo, look, he showed great lateral movement all night. Impeccable. Y'all laughing, I'm dead ass. Y'all do know that's why he survived that fight, right?
Yes, sir.
He was able to utilize the ring, stretch that ring out, but also Canelo was trying to just walk him down slowly, looking for one punch too, winding up. So he was able to brace himself for some of them shots. But yeah, but he had a good jab. Was able to flurry in some moments, tie up. He knew how to survive. Brent, that was the cue for one of the songs. I will survive.
Nah, no singing right now. You ain't getting no vocals. You don't respect the vocal cords.
You're right. I'm sorry. What's up? All right. Damn, we lost him. Let me call him back. That's my guy, Champion Heart, right there. Champion Heart, you could have got the link.
Look.
What's up, bro?
Hey,
man, you could have got the link, Champion. You know that.
Yeah, I know, man, but I hadn't pulled over yet, and when this area that I'm going through, I figured I might lose you.
All right.
Yeah. So once I get pulled over, I may come back.
All right. I get it. I know I'm most hated out here. People don't want their logo on the screen around me sometimes. Like, man, I can't be seen on your show. I'm gonna get kicked off in my other show.
Nah, you know better than that, man.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Tell them niggas it's all love. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I think somebody had already mentioned it. That I think that Derrick James, man, his style is being countered. That you know, a lot of these gyms are studying his style, and a lot of his stuff is being countered. Now that fight with Frank Martin. Now you got to understand that kid was a tough kid that Frank Martin fought, and so you know we got to give that kid credit.
What's his name?
What's that kid's name? Man, he was an Olympic cat. Man, I'm drawing a blank on his name right now.
I'm fucking with you, Artem Haratunian.
Yeah, I know, right. But I'm drawing a blank on his name.
Man, that shit hard to say. Artem Haratunian. That shit sound like a Harry Potter spell.
Right. It was tough. You know, and Frank Martin, he dealt with that adversity, man, and he pulled through. So, you know, you got to give him credit. So I would say that, you know, what's happening with DJ is it's pretty much half and half. You know, like Clip said, you know, the bigger fights, you know, he's looking bad because the fighters did lose in those fights. But, you know, it's about half and half.
Yeah, it don't help when AJ at the press conference today, they was like, AJ, you look so much better and fluid in this last fight. And he said, they was like, what's going on? He was like, training, the trainer.
Yeah, that makes a difference too.
He said, hey, look, I'm the fighter. I go out there and I do what I'm told.
Right.
And what we train for. I was like, damn, he putting all the blame on the trainer a little bit though, ain't he?
Or he's giving the big ups to Ben Davison because Ben Davison's adding wrinkles that Derrick James wouldn't add.
Right. And it's like when you're training fighters and, you know, your style is rigid, you know, it's harder, you know, to adapt to your opponent. You know, and that's the thing. You got to be able to adapt. You know, that was one thing about Bruce Lee. That's why he changed. He stopped training in Wing Chun because it was too rigid and not a lot of things that he could do just with that one style. He developed his own style.
Michael J. White said he'd beat Bruce Lee ass.
Michael J. White.
When like Bruce Lee, the reason why I came up with Jeet Kune Do was like Bruce Lee said in his autobiography, when he was growing up in Northern California, he was catching so many ass whoopings from black and white dudes because while he's trying to do traditional Wing Chun, like Champion Hart's alluding to, these dudes was just doing whatever to beat your ass.
Yo,
yeah.
Not to get all. Hey, look, this is what I think. This image right here on the screen is so important. Look at the size of AJ beside normal people. Just how guys. Now the dude in the white short white dude, he's I think this white dude. He's short. You know what I'm saying? The other two guys are average height, and you know, for men. Look at AJ beside mortal men. Did you see him? Look at Ngannou. Look at these dudes beside regular sized dudes.
Like,
you get what I'm saying? Shit is different. So when y'all be up there, he a bitch and motherfucker pussy ass, man, that shit hit different when you stand in front of these dudes.
Way different. That's a whole goddamn giant. You're standing in front of a titan.
My nigga, they won't box and they be at the club taking your ID, patting you down. And you wouldn't do the goddamn thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, or in the NFL, linemen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't be that. You can't be that big working at Target.
Shit, so you security. You damn
like,
sure.
Like imagine going to Walmart and like Francis Ngannou's like rigging up your fucking like groceries.
Bro, they got him in the back in electronics, so ain't nobody even thinking about stealing the TV.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm looking at you. He the nigga at the front, like, let me check your receipt. You got your, all right, there you go. You get out with your case of water.
Did you say who you had on this fight, Mark?
Yeah, I got AJ. But
you got AJ?
I think AJ can win.
I got Frankie baby.
I think go ahead, Clips.
I'm sorry. No,
go ahead.
No, I just think I got Frankie, man. Shout out to the fit, man. Shout out to the fit, man. Shout out to his fit right there. He came out fresh.
Don't put no money on that.
Look, let me. Yo, Brent bursted out his song before this. He's like, don't put no money on that.
I'm just saying.
Hey, Brent, gentleman bet, man. I got Frankie to shock the world, man. Shout out to Nigeria.
50 push-ups.
50 push-ups. We on.
Yo, what's the odds on this thing, man? Let me see.
I think AJ plus 325. I didn't check it. I think Ngannou was minus 220 or something like that. It was some odds, but it wasn't like crazy though, out of this world.
You sound surprised that I'm taking the two-time unified champion. Tell me why are you surprised that I'm betting Well, I believe the 2-time unified champion will be successful against a guy who's 0-1 in professional boxing.
Man.
But I am betting on Ngannou for this knockout and the win, though, because of the odds are just. I mean, it's a plus 1,700, dog.
$10. Thank you, Mark. You can't go wrong with that.
$17 for every $1.
Yo, $10 give me $170, dog.
Let's go.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. You can't beat that.
Yeah. Put 50 on that. Like, why not? Like, you know, 100 on that. Why not?
Nah,
you know, man, when he took that elbow from Tyson Fury and he didn't flinch, I was like, damn. I don't know, man. I don't. AJ hasn't been known to be a power type knockout artist type cat. You know what I'm saying? I just, I don't know, man.
Did you say AJ ain't known to knock people out? Did you just say that, Champion Heart?
Yeah. I mean,
hold on, Clips.
Yeah.
What did you put in your food today, bro?
Bro, come on, man. When he fought, what's his name? Mashed potato shake Ruiz. You know, even in the rematch, he didn't knock him out. He just survived.
All right, so let's break it down on the most realistic terms. When he fought Ruiz the first fight, that was a replacement fight for Big Baby Miller. I don't think he was mentally prepared the way he needed to be to get in that ring versus Ruiz, because Ruiz is a good fighter and he knows how to move. It's a completely different fighter than it would have been with Big Baby. After taking that loss, he was conscious and he obviously had some effects from that loss, because you saw what happened going after that. So he just boxed his way to a victory in the second fight. But that loss affected him long term, where then he fought Usyk and lost Usyk twice, and it took some rebuilding to get him back. But before that, he was putting people on their behinds, and to say he wasn't knocking people out is crazy. That's crazy,
bruh. So you telling me that he wasn't mentally ready for little bitty Ruiz, even though Ruiz is a good fighter? I mean, if he's this power puncher that's knocking everybody out, you know what I'm saying? He should have been able to do that to this little dude.
Well, I didn't say he wasn't mentally. What I mean by mentally ready is, I mean by for the style that he was facing. He was training for a Big Baby type of fight, and then you end up getting a Ruiz type of fight, which is a completely different type of fight. And I think he just wasn't prepared the way he needed to be on such a short notice. And it just was a perfect window for Ruiz, who was fully prepared and really went into that fight with a mentality that worked to his benefit. And he was able to, recover from getting knocked down, and then knocked him down and took over the fight.
I mean, he basically went into that fight as I got nothing to lose. So the second fight, he should have been ready. You know what I'm saying? You say he knocking everybody out.
But he won the second fight, though.
Yeah, but he boxed him. He didn't knock him out like you say.
Yeah, but Champion Heart, I think that him losing the way that he lost in that first fight mentally affected him. So he went in to just box to win, and then I think it took him a while to recover from that. Hence watching him against Usyk twice. I think that loss against Ruiz mentally affected Joshua for a longer period of time than he would probably even like to admit.
All right, well, we can table it. We can table it there, gentlemen. We can agree to disagree, but the numbers don't lie. The man has 27 wins. Out of those 27 wins, 24 of those guys came from being knocked out.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just the stats. That's just his stats. When he wins, he's more likely than not to knock you out for the victory.
90% chance to knock out. Of all his victories, that's like 90% knockout ratio for his wins.
Right. Only 3 people that he beat saw the cards. Those other 24 dudes, he put them to sleep. So that's what he do. I mean, whether we see him like that because of the consistency and but I gotta disagree with Champion Heart on that. For him to fight Andy Ruiz and give Andy Ruiz a chance to get a knockout again, I think some people just didn't like AJ. I think you around that time, sir, was a Wilder fanboy, and I would tell you that to your face.
That had nothing,
and the ring.
that had nothing to do with.
I
That
was
had
quiet when
nothing to
y'all was
do with.
talking. I was quiet when y'all was talking. I was quiet when y'all was talking.
That had nothing to do with him fighting Ruiz. You tripping?
Sure, champion heart, sure.
See, Bram, I ain't even say nothing when y'all was talking. I was sitting back watching and analyzing. I was watching and analyzing. I was like this. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna kill her when it's my turn to talk. So back to your fanboy ass champion heart. Let me address you, sir. Let me dress you down, sir. See, I know what it is. That was around the time you was round on your glove gate juice. And y'all was hating on AJ. Y'all was hating on our brother from the diaspora across the pond. Yeah. You and King Asian Mav up here 3 Yeah. So I know you, nigga. Bloody, I know you. So I'm gonna address this shit. So let's get it done. All right. So look, when you're wrong about the numbers first and foremost, but why does he have to knock out Andy Ruiz to satisfy? And how many victories has he had since then? How many has Andy Ruiz had since then? Because when it comes to the fighting at the top level, that's what this kid AJ been doing for a long time. And that shit ain't easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. He only lost to 2 men. You get what I'm saying? Andy Ruiz.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but
and the style that he fought was the style he needed to use. You bro, you are a martial artist yourself, champion heart. Styles may fight. Why does he need to go in there, slug it out, and bang with the guy and give the guy who has the shorter trajectory, the wider punch is gonna loop behind? He ain't gonna be able to see him with this little guy in front of him. He gonna loop them shots around. But also, I got the height, the reach. Man, I need to use that. You get what I'm saying? So I can keep you right here. I can control you when you right here. I can't really see him right here, and I give him a chance to knock me out. Like he already did. No, you're gonna stay at the end of this damn leather all night. That was smart boxing.
And he's gonna do that to Ngannou too for the first 6 rounds of the fight.
Man, he about to box this dude head off, man.
Keep him on the end of the jab.
All right, we'll see.
So you got Ngannou.
No, I didn't say I had Ngannou. I just said Ngannou has a cast iron chin. And you know, I see AJ possibly outboxing him, but Ngannou can hurt you, and AJ does have a suspect chin.
Bro,
here we go. Overrated statement again. Another overrated statement by Champion Chart. We talk about AJ got a suspect chin and he's been knocked out 1 time. Wilder been knocked out how many times? How many times have Fury been knocked down? Fury been knocked down by seven times in his career.
AJ.
Yeah.
Why y'all talking about Wilder? I'm talking about AJ.
I'm talking about all the heavyweights, because Anthony Joshua gets put on a different pedestal, and a different level, and judged on a different criteria compared to his contemporaries.
Do you think he got a suspect chin?
Is he having?
Yeah, but where's the evidence of that? He's been knocked out 1 time.
Let him have it. That's cool.
And you fanboys you fanboys got your panties off.
That's right.
No, I know, because your statement is coming from either a hate or a fanboy from someone else's perspective. So I'm just comparing it to Wilder and Fury, and they've both been knocked down and knocked out. Knocked down more than AJ has. So.
Y'all tripping.
No, but I used it for context though, Champion Heart.
I know him though. That's the thing, son. Like Champion Heart, and like this our first Champion Heart. This ain't our first Anthony Joshua conversation. I beat you to it. I just beat you to the Wilder shit this time. I just beat you to it. This is just the first time I beat you to it, bro. You just mad.
In other words, Mark Nash to this day, he know what Champion Heart really owns.
I know it, bro. Man, know you. Champion Heart been rocking me since 2020, bro. Like, I know what Champion Heart is, dog. He a good dude, but I remember him from 2020, dog. We've been around. You know what I'm saying? So that's my dog, though. But
hey, bro, I'm going back up into this spot, man. Send me the link, man. Yeah, send me the link onto my Instagram so I can come back on.
All right, bro.
All right.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my good bro Champion Heart. All right, let me call Rooster real quick, yo.
Why you calling? I just wanted to let it be known that Champion Heart overseasoned his food today. That's why he bugging.
Too much salt.
Yeah, way too much.
Too much salt in that shit. All right, let me see.
Extra salt.
All right, hold on. I'll just call him real quick. I ain't even going. He said 20 minutes. What time was that? Oh, yeah.
That was more than 20 minutes. You gave him an extra 10, 15 with that.
Hold on. No. Don't say nothing.
Please leave your message for.
That nigga got me blood. Hold on, let me try him again. Yeah, nigga told me 20. You 30. Excuse me.
Please leave your message.
All right, he'll call me back. All right. Yeah, we need some information. We need some information.
The confirmation. Information.
All right, let me send Champion Heart the link. But look, yeah, man, but Champion Heart, man, when it comes to this guy Anthony Joshua, bro, I think some people just like I said, that's your one knock on Anthony Joshua. He didn't knock out Andy Ruiz, bro. How many fights ago was that, bro? That's some go gadget arms. Like you mad about that fight? What fight was that? 2019?
5 years ago.
Come on, bro. Well, he didn't knock out Andy Ruiz. Well, he knocked out Pulev right after that. Okay? Then lost back-to-back to Usyk. You know what I'm saying? But had a dry performance that first one, had a better one the second time. Then Jermaine Franklin went 12 rounds, got some rounds in, definitely needed those rounds in, you know, after a year out the ring. You know? Well, almost a year out the ring. And after losing like that, too, you need to work on some shit. You know? So, I ain't mad at it. Stop Helenius, who was dirty, and a last-minute replacement. Stopped them in round 7. Stopped Otto Wallin. Yeah, he don't be stopping up. Man, better get off that gas. This dude, AJ's tough, man. AJ's tough. He's a tough guy to beat, man. He's not... I don't know why people think it's so easy to beat this guy in a fight and say his chin is suspect. He only got one knockout loss in the heavyweight division where anybody can get dropped, stopped at any second. And it almost looked like Park was about to stop Wilder, which is shocking. Nobody would have ever thought that.
He was getting dinged on.
Sword to the hammer fist. He was in there doing Conor McGregor non-boxing moves. You get what I'm saying? You just never know what you're going to get in this damn square circle, man. Right fight, right night. Anything could happen. So yeah, I got money on everybody on this shit right here. I'm betting on both guys. Gotta bet on 17-1. Like, come on, bro.
Did you ever play out did you ever play the 8-bit knockout chaos game?
No, I did not play that, man. I
played it a bunch. At first, I thought it was cheating. I was like, "Yo, hold up! How am I lose 4 times in a row with AJ?" But then since I went to Ngannou, I won. But then I learned how to actually use it. And then I won like 5 times in a row with AJ. So I was like, "Okay, it ain't cheating."
Oh, it's a way you have to fight with. You got to fight different with different opponents with the different players.
I don't know. I guess. I mean, you just got to hold the block button, you know, consistently, and then punch, but maintain holding the block button.
Oh, this nigga over here giving out the cheat code for the 8-bit game. Man. Hey, look, but shout out to the Saudi guy. That's genius. Who else is doing stuff like that? Nobody, baby. Like, bro, who do a press conference like this? Nobody. Man, they killing it, dog. And I know my boy Puro mad about it, but I'm just saying, it's the facts.
Why he mad about it? He won all the fights in the United States?
He want to know.
Wow.
Nah, he had said something to the degree about like they he don't know if they in it for the right reasons or something like that. I was like, damn, this nigga sound like he on some humanitarian shit.
Well, I kind of understand what he's saying to some extent, because the only reason why I say that is because the amount these guys are making, let's say he decides, they decide, okay, our time is ran in boxing, we're done. Let's say 2 years later they're done.
So what?
These guys are going to have particular fight demands, and it's going to be harder to make particular fights.
Oh my God. Y'all niggas sound like
they fucking up the market. He's saying they fucking up the
market. Did you hear this? Man, I don't want her to give me pussy now, because a couple years later she could be like, well, she don't want to give me no more pussy then. Well, I had some demands because I was getting pussy 2 years ago. Nigga,
are we comparing fighter salary to cookie? Wow.
Nah, man. No, I'm looking at this like,
as in, like, you got what you wanted because of who was there giving you what they had to give.
Yeah, absolutely, and I appreciate it, but just saying this, it has potential long-term effects.
So what, bro? Like, it's a lot of people that are not in boxing no more. Triller, I don't really see no Triller out there like that. I don't see a lot of people doing shit on fight.com or Fight TV, whatever that was. Like, it's okay.
Was Triller paying what they paying over there in Saudi? I don't think so.
Well, if Saudi's not there, who's gonna pay? Like, you can't get that money, and chances are those guys ain't gonna be boxing no more.
Now that's a good. I was thinking about that in the back of my mind, and I'm glad you mentioned. That's a very solid point.
These other fighters that's coming up ain't gonna. If that's the case, the fighters that we gonna want to see never fought over there anyway, or they won't trying to see y'all little motherfuckers. Like, it is what it is.
I see somebody in the chat talking about Francis stopping them, bro. It's not happening, man. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it real. The book is on Francis now, man. There's no element of surprise, and he knocked down Fury, granted, but that was more of a balanced knockdown. That wasn't a power knockdown, y'all. Just mark my words.
Hold on, bro. You sound crazy. You didn't feel the shot. How you know if it's a power knockdown? You didn't feel the bro. This is a massive human being, bro.
Yeah, but you could tell Fury was off balance to some degree, though, bro. It wasn't one of those punches that were it didn't even land flush. It was a balanced shot. I mean, yeah, it still did what it needed to do, but it was partly because Fury wasn't as balanced and on his feet properly the way he needed to be at the time he got hit.
But it don't matter, bro. The punch landed, he fell. And
how can you say it don't matter? That's very relative, my brother. Very relative.
I'm allow you the detail. Let me give you the detail, because the devil's in the detail. When I say it don't matter, because the punch, it was shot, thrown, punch landed, balance or not, he fell. You had like AJ walking this bitch moving like a gazelle every night.
That's not how I'm like acting. It has nothing to do with necessarily how AJ moves. I'm just talking about the position that Fury was in when he got hit with that punch, and you can see that his feet were not set properly and he was partially off balance. It doesn't take away from the fact that he knocked him down, but it was partly because of his balance being off.
On that, you can say that about every knockout in boxing. Well,
that's not true.
Let me tell you. No, you can find a detail and say, well, the punch only hit his chin because he didn't tuck it down a quarter of an inch.
You reaching now.
I'm telling you, what you just did was semantics of where he hit him and he was balanced and he was turned this way. But bro, he hit him and he was off balance and he dropped. That counts. It's not like
I didn't say it didn't count, but again, what I'm saying is not wrong. You just don't like the fact that I'm
but what you're saying isn't necessarily wrong. But what you're saying also plays to my point. All right, if it was more of a whatever knockdown that speaks to what we're saying about the power and the whatever that Ngannou possesses, and we already know that in the times that AJ did get knocked down, all right, them Ruiz shots weren't like straight shots. These were clubbing, weird angle shots from a shorter dude, hitting tall AJ's ass at weird angles that he wasn't expecting. And a lot of those times his feet weren't set. And like even the first time he got knocked down by Ruiz, that's why he's looking at Ruiz all confused, because he wasn't hurt. It was just like, what the fuck happened? We're talking about this is a man who throws punches. No, he's not as small as Ruiz, but he throws punches at them weird angles. And he's freakishly strong where, yes, if he touches you, balanced or unbalanced, your ass is going to wobble or you're going to feel it. Or you might just...
possible.
Shout
out to that AJ Hayden in chat, too. Shout out to that.
Yeah, shout out to my guy, Q the God. What up? Shout out to Lost Art of Boxing. Yo, but Brim, you get what I'm saying, though, right?
I understand what you're saying, no doubt.
Yeah, because
agree to disagree.
Yeah, punches gonna land. You know what I'm saying? Like we get guys drop. Look, dropped last. What was that? Ford the fight. Dude was off balance when Floyd caught him with the jab at one point, and then sent him to the ropes. That made him get more shit. Like, okay, my bad. I got you, champion heart. Against my better judgment.
What up, Q?
Let's get some of this AJ hate. Get some of this AJ hating on the fan.
Yeah, shout out to Daily Mantis too with that super AJ hate. He said he get knocked out. All right.
Well,
that sounds good.
Hate saying somebody gonna get knocked out. That's just a prediction.
No, but he said he said he never seen somebody get Bambi legs at heavyweight like AJ. That's what he said.
It's maybe because AJ's so big and how he is. It's a few. When you see AJ get rocked, AJ does it early, especially the Ruiz fight. It just seemed like he was.
One example, my goodness.
Wilder Bambi legs. I've seen George Foreman get Bambi legs.
I'm giving AJ some bail money. I'm like, yeah, because it looks so crazy in that Ruiz fight. People are sticking on it, but like Mark said, I've seen a lot of niggas just run around wobbling and everything.
Shoot, Fury had Bambi legs on that first knockdown in the third fight against Deontay. One-dimensional Wilder.
I am not faulting no heavyweight fighter if he got his ass smacked and knocked down, if he got up a little disoriented when you get hit by a man that's 230 plus pounds.
Man, look how big these dudes are, bro. Somebody was like, Brim was like, yeah, he was off balance. Brim, look at these mortal men standing beside these dudes. Like, one of them dudes hit you off balance, you don't supposed to go nowhere. These dudes are massive dudes hitting other massive dudes. Anything can go down. Anybody can go, especially if Francis catching with one of them clubbing shots that he don't really see. Because I seen Usyk have AJ looking kind of funny at certain points in that second fight, first fight and second fight. I was like, damn, that shit look like it affected him more than I would think it would affect him, man. Because Usyk ain't no little guy neither. Some massive men, dog. It's different in real life, bro. I'm just saying.
Yeah. It all sounds good when we on these panels, but
no, but you used to see y'all trying to make it seem like I'm talking just because I ain't never been in no ring before, which I have, but that's not the point. What I'm saying is just the knockdown, the Fury knockdown, the Ngannou Fury knockdown was part because he was not properly balanced. Because it wasn't a flush shot, but again, credit for him knocking him down, no doubt about it. But it wasn't a flush shot.
That's more to the point of it. Not even a flush shot can knock on a big ass dude like that.
Yeah, especially if he's not properly balanced. Yes.
Man, let me find this knockdown. Let me find this Fury Ngannou knockdown.
Yeah, that's what we're saying to you, Brent. We're saying to you that AJ does have knockout power, like we already talked about with his record, even though people don't want to acknowledge that. But you know what I'm saying? And AJ definitely.
No, don't say people. Just say who it is.
No, he's not the only person who has said that. You seem to forget we've been on this panel talking about this shit for years. I mean, these are fighters that we have been talking about for years. So some of these talking points, you know what I'm saying, they're pretty much, you know, we know it already. Before the conversation happens, you know what I'm saying, once I look on the docket, I already know who's going to say what sometimes, because you know, they have their opinions and they have their moments that they're going to lead on. That's why I was referring to the first Ruiz fight. They have their moments where, yeah, that was such a telling moment that, no, these people are going to latch on to that like fucking pit bulls. They're not going to let go. They're going to say, oh, that nigga got Bambi legs, when it was like, no, this is the first time in his career he ever got that sort of treatment, and he probably was shocked. You saw the way after the Usyk fight, how he lost his mind for a good 25 minutes until, you know, he finally had to breathe and calm down and compose himself. You know, so there's that. What we're saying to you is you're dismissing the possibility of Frankie doing something. Well, we're saying that, and you're talking about the Tyson Fury knockdown as your.
Nah, I ain't with that off balance shit, Bram. I got to.
That's a strong man. He's a strong man.
I'm watching the clip right here. I'm about to show it. Let me share the screen.
Why are you calling him Frankie?
I don't know, bro. I ain't never heard nobody call him that. But look, let me show you this. Look at. First of all, look at the shot and look at Fury's face. When he gets up, look at his face. Like
word.
Look at it. Look at that.
Yeah, he felt that. His whole body.
I didn't say he didn't feel it. That's y'all mistaken with some of my words.
No. I heard what you said. You said it was off balance, and I disagree with that.
He was partly off balance when he was positioned in a way where.
Oh, bro, listen. He got caught throwing a punch. That's it. He threw one. He tried to throw it again and got countered. That's it. It ain't no off balance. He had perfect position to throw his hand. Look at this screen, bro. No, he got countered. That's it. Countered with a clubbing shot. Ain't no off balance. Stop it. Oh, you can't even see it. Let me share.
Yo, don't say stop it like that ever again.
Stop. Fuck you, man.
Stop it.
Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, you got me with that shit. You got me with that one. Stop it. Yo, sound like I'm in the car with my sister on a road trip and we in the bed fucking around. My mom's like, oh my God, stop it. Leave your brother alone.
Yo, Q said he got knocked off balance. Okay, you know, I'm gonna concede to that. I'm gonna concede, gentlemen. Yeah, I'm wrong. You gentlemen are correct. He got knocked off balance,
bro.
And you're telling me somebody like AJ ain't susceptible for some. That's my point. You was referring to this knockdown as you're like, oh no, that's not going to happen. And I'm like, you're telling me this can't happen to AJ?
I mean, it possibly could, but again, you got footage on Ngannou now. You know how he boxes. You got something to go off of. The element of surprise is gone. And there was many rounds where he wasn't throwing a lot of punches because he was getting tired. And Fury wasn't smart enough to take full advantage of him taking those breaks.
Bro, you don't got enough film on Ngannou. That's the problem. You don't got a lot of film on Ngannou. You got one fight.
That might be. I think that's enough for AJ to win this fight. Pimpin'.
Let me reply to the first thing. I'll let you say that. Let me reply. Okay. Bro, you don't have no footage on him. You got one fight, right? But also what comes with that is you say the element of surprise is gone. No, the surprise is this motherfucker's tough and he can fight. You don't know what he's about to do next in the next fight, what he's learned from then to there, because the nervousness is gone from him too. The element of surprise for him being in a boxing match is gone. You know what I'm saying? Now he can really go into it. He talked about that in that press conference today. He said, yeah, I was nervous at first. I was like, I didn't know that my body's supposed to feel like this after training. And like, it's just, he was like, it was just the workouts was different. His body was reacting different. Keep in mind, he was coming off a very long
layoff
and an injury. And he's doing a new discipline. Bro, he ain't on no long layoff. He's active now. This ain't new to him no more. Oh man, the bright lights and the adrenaline that you feel fighting in a new place like Saudi for the first, like all of that shit. The element of surprise is going for him as well. So I think this fight is going to be better than a lot of people are anticipating. But I'll pass the mic.
Yeah, and to piggyback on all those things you're saying, you also got to remember he has had the greatest opportunity we've ever seen in this sport, as he was already an elite athlete in another discipline who was able to come over and cut his teeth in a losing effort, but cut his teeth at the highest of the elite level. So like the piggyback on Mark's point, not only are the nerves down, he's got a little bit of confidence because, yeah, he's got a loss on his record, but he's the people's champ. Everyone's saying that he won. So he knows he can go in there and perform at an elite level. There's certain levels of doubt. There's certain levels of whatever. You're talking about, oh, he was tired and he wasn't throwing his punches. Maybe in this fight now, he's got he's not worried about losing. He's not worried about whatever like that. So he'll let his hands go. It ain't just going to be just loading up for a power shot. He's been working with Mike a little longer. Now you might see him actually use that jab, use that how he was cutting the distance and doing that shit to get into the Fury fight wherever. Remember like the round 3 where it was like, look at Francis. Francis is moving good. Maybe
but that's not true. He's not working with Mike at all.
No, he's not working with Mike no more.
Mike was, listen, that's not who he was really working with. Mike was just there, give him a couple tips.
Maybe he was working with got him. I didn't know that.
You working with Dewey Cooper. Dewey's his guy. But
Dewey did a phenomenal job too, man. I got to give him. Dewey Cooper did a phenomenal job.
So he ain't with Mike at all. I just want to make sure that was out there.
No, thank you for clarifying that. I thought he was still fucking with Mike.
But Mike wasn't in his corner during the fight, so what makes you think Mike was doing all that work?
Mike sat in the stands, nigga. Mike was sitting in the stands.
No, I'm just saying. No, he's. I noticed that he was working them little ankles. He was doing that little dumb shit that Tyson would do as a, trying to cut
Yeah, Tyson probably gave him a little help, but he wasn't training him for real. He just gave him a little help.
Yeah, okay. Well, whatever he's learning, he's learning. All right,
That's true.
I misspoke on that point, but
There you
whoever
go,
he's
Clips.
working,
There you go, Clips. He said, whatever it is, nigga, he doing something.
Also, he knows that he started off boxing before he went to MMA too. So I think that was another thing. I think we just didn't take enough account of going into this fight. That actually boxing was his first discipline before he went into MMA.
it's the same with Conor McNuggets. Well, I'm talking about the translation from going to the MMA into boxing. He looked good. McNuggets still looked like he wanted to go in there and fight some of the other MMA fighters.
Did you just call him McNugget?
Yeah,
Who is that?
right.
Who is McNugget?
McGregor. He got nicknames right now. He got Frankie for Francis and McNugget for
Because I'm telling you, if he motherfucking pulls this off, this is motherfucking goddamn the king of boxing, Frankie baby. He gonna be up top. He on top, man. I'm telling you, this gonna be like this gonna be crazy. No.
Yo.
Oh, he said he don't want to hear.
Nigga, did you say king of boxing?
He's gonna be the champion.
Champion Heart.
He lied.
Champion Heart, come smoke. They got fentanyl in these and whatever they smoke.
Motherfuckers gonna be like, oh shit, he knocked out AJ.
He got a plate. He got a plate from. He got a plate from Champion Heart. That's all. Champion Heart gave him one of them revised plates he was making.
If he wins, it won't mean nothing. Champion Heart already said AJ had a suspect chin and he ain't shit anyway.
No. Now check this out. Now, when I say he has a suspect chin, what I'm saying is when he gets touched, you know what I'm saying, he usually goes down. You know, it seems like every time he gets touched, he usually goes down. And there's a cat in the chat named Deadly Matches. He's actually speaking to my point. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm saying when he has a suspect chin. You know, you can take a good shot, you know, and not go down, but it seems like every time this dude gets touched, he goes down. And what I'm saying is the fact that Ngannou is so strong, you know what I'm saying, he can hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Chances are AJ may outbox him, but you know, if he gets touched, I don't know if he's gonna be able to recover. That's all I'm saying.
But it's heavyweight boxing though. But it's heavyweight boxing. That can happen with any guy anytime.
Right. You yes, it's heavyweight boxing, but you know when a guy has a good chin and when he doesn't.
Yeah, I don't
you know what I'm saying?
Ngannou after he took that elbow and just kept
and just exactly. You know, that's what I'm saying. You know, and this dude, you know, he's coming in. He's not coming in, you know, green. You know what I'm saying? He has a career in MMA and he has a martial arts background. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to tie guys up. You know, he knows the stuff that he knows how to do. So, you know, I got I'm gonna come back.
All right. What I thought good about that Fury and Ngannou fight as well was this. Champion Heart said he got to come back. I'll take over real quick. Let me say this. It was times where Fury was trying to clinch and Ngannou wouldn't allow him to clinch inside. He would throw a flurry of punches and he was able to, with just pure strength, able to keep Fury from clinching and trying to lean on him. Wilder, with all his years of experience, couldn't stop him from
clinching. I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. You heard what I said?
Okay, yeah, that was my daughter.
That's all good.
You said something about clinching.
Yeah. Ngannou is so strong and just has a natural wrestling and just grappling. Like, just he does so many things in his discipline, right? That when Fury was trying to clinch and lean on him, he knew this big guy wanted to clinch me and trying to lean on me. I'm not going to let him do that. And he was able to stop a lot of times from doing that, threw little short uppercuts on the inside, clubbing shots behind the head, and Fury would have to stop it like that.
Right.
That's something I've seen guys who've been boxing for years ain't been able to do that to Fury. Stop him from clinching and lane. Throw a little quick up. Like, it was just different.
Right. Guys, although he doesn't have, he does have boxing background, but he went the MMA route. You know what I'm saying? So, but he's still not into sport. That's what I'm saying.
Base modulator.
Man,
Who's
you
that?
got Bohemian Grove, nigga?
Y'all make it. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Words. Hold on. Champion Heart. Brim got a song for you. Go ahead.
Computer line.
Yeah, tripping tonight, man.
You got to say that whole little shit again, bro. I'm sorry. We can't hear nothing. We heard.
Oh, for real? You didn't hear me?
Yeah, nigga, you sound like you was talking to the Martians.
Really? You didn't hear me? Damn.
Yeah, say it again.
I don't remember. I don't remember what did you hear.
It's doing it again. Damn. It's doing it again.
Man, them same niggas that hack Ryan Garcia's
might be this. Yeah, it might be this truck stop, man. I'm gonna go out and come back in.
I can hear you say that. It might be this truck stop. I'm gonna go out and come back in. I can hear you now.
Oh, you can hear me now. Okay. Okay, so what didn't you hear?
Everything.
So I don't.
The only thing we heard was the part where it ended was the part where my man in the chat was speaking on saying what the Deadly Mantis was saying, making points that you were trying to clarify.
Okay, so I'm gonna start there. Like I was saying, it's a cat in the chat named Deadly Mantis, and he's speaking to my point. When I say that AJ has a suspect chin, you know what I'm saying? Whenever he gets touched, he goes down. It's one thing to get hit with a good shot, but it's another to get touched, every time and you go down. You know what I'm saying? That's a suspect chin.
So that happened every time he got punched?
Yeah.
No, come on. He lied.
It happened with multiple fighters that he's faced. That's what I'm saying. And my thing is that when if
I thought he only been knocked down by 2 people.
No.
His entire career.
No. More than that.
I get the life Virginia drop.
Yeah. If Ngannou catches him, I don't see him being able to recover. That's all I'm saying. But I mean, like I said, there's a chance that he may be able to outbox Ngannou. You know what I'm saying? Because he is a better boxer. But because Ngannou is so strong, if he gets caught, it may be a good chance he might not be able to recover. That's all I'm saying.
Because he's chinny.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. It's nothing against him.
If he's chinny, then what is Wilder then?
Wilder's on this.
Bruh, I ain't even talking about Wilder, man. I think as much as I like Wilder, man, I really think his era is over, man. When he was that last fight, when he was doing those hammer fists, I was like, oh man, I hope he doesn't continue to try, because he's 38 years old. You know what I'm saying? So, I think his era, has ended. He did what he's able to do. He's able to take care of his family. He did what he did for his daughter, and I commend him for that. But
Hold up.
No.
He ain't just taking care of his family. He taking care of his brother's girlfriends too, man. Don't get it twisted.
Hey,
Oh, wow.
hey, that's
Come on.
that's a whole other conversation. We're not even talking about that, man. We talking about boxing, man.
I'm on some bull, Corey.
Y'all,
I'm on some
y'all
bull.
tripping,
I'm on some
man.
bull.
Y'all,
I'm on some
y'all
bull. I ain't
tripping.
gonna lie. I'm on some bull. I'm on some bull.
Man, y'all foul for that, man.
I didn't say that. That's Brim. I stay out of that, bro. I've been staying out of that.
Man.
That's his brother, man. They're gonna figure that out one day. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they're gonna figure that out, right? Yep, they're gonna figure that out.
Stay out of that one.
That's nasty though.
Yeah, next subject. Next subject. Next subject. Yeah, next subject. Yeah.
Moving on. Meanwhile, back in the ranch.
Ain't right.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for this fight. I really would love to see Francis do something that, you know, I mean, I'm all about shaking up the sport. I'm all about, you know, setting new standards, you know, breaking the mold and, you know, changing the paradigm. And I think that that'll be something crazy to see. It'll be dope. But even if AJ wins, which is very, very possible, I really believe that we should have a good fight. I don't see a lot of running. I could see maybe a couple apprehensive rounds and a half of just trying to feel each other out, respecting each other's skill, size, and power. But I think when they start to swing it, it's going to be a real interesting conversation, strictly from the shoulders, and we'll see how it comes out. It's going to be real shoulder talk.
And just so everybody know, if you don't know, the fight actually the bottom card started 3 p.m. on Friday, actually. So you'll probably get to the main event about 5 or 6 o'clock p.m.
Yeah, thank you for reminding us of that. Yeah, a lot of people.
Yeah, for real. Damn, why is it so early?
Because it's in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Man,
Saudis got that long money. They ain't changing shit up for us. We got to get on their level.
Man, I'm glad you said that, Brown. Golly, I would have missed it.
I got you, player. I got you.
Man, for real. I'd have been like at 8 o'clock going, what a fight is.
It's over.
Motherfuckers would have already been 2 hours into their lives. Talking about, oh, man, did you see it? What happened?
His phone would have been going off before then. People calling him about the fight, telling him.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I take that back.
Definitely call you during the fight. Undercard. You see that shit?
Right.
Now, I will say this. Well, before we switch to another subject, the rest of the fight card is going to be fucking amazing. I got Big Bang Zhang by a middle round stoppage of Parker. Parker's a dog. He's great, but I just think Big Bang Zhang I think he just hits too hard. I think he's really a problem, and I kind of want that's kind of why I'm leaning towards Ngannou. You know, I think I want to usher in a new era of heavyweights that are really out here smacking shit, and I definitely see that out of Zhang. And the rest of the cards, who I see here on this screen. The rest of these, I mean, I just want to see how it goes. I mean, I like this Vargas fight. I like the Vargas fight for sure.
Ball gonna put a piece on him.
Yeah. I think you're right about that. But yeah,
too long of a layoff.
Right. Yeah, but I
didn't even hear what he said. Finish your clip so I can hear what he said. So he cutting you off. Go ahead, finish the rest of your pick.
I'm done.
Okay. You ain't give me your pick on the other 3 fights. I think you stopped at Vargas. I got it on the screen. Can you see the screen?
Yeah. I'm looking at it right now. I really don't have no picks. That's what I said. I really don't have no picks as much as I would like to just see them. I think they are good matchups.
For sure. Brim, give me your picks or Champion Heart, whoever that was.
Go ahead, Champion Heart. You go first.
I agree with Clips on Zhang. I don't see Parker being able to do anything with Zhang. Yeah, I'm having a hard time seeing the names on the other fighters.
I got you. Zhang Parker. Who you say you had for that one?
Zhang.
You got Ray Vargas versus Ball for the featherweight title. WBC.
Yeah, I got Ray Vargas.
Why?
I mean, he's tough, man. He's a tough kid. I was looking at his last fight. Yeah, he's he's a tough cat. What's the other one?
Up here we got Chamberlain versus Gwen.
I'm not familiar with those two cats.
What about Hunt? You know Hunt?
No.
Okay. You don't know.
Yeah,
Hunt.
I'm not familiar. I'm not familiar with them.
They got Tommy Fury on this card too. Is that Tommy or Huey? Who is that?
No, that's Peter.
Peter Fury.
Peter.
Who?
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 Yeah. Never heard of him.
Right.
All right. So really we really focus on these top three, and of course you got AJ by stoppage of Ngannou. You said right?
Decision.
AJ by decision.
Yeah, unless he gets caught.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Ngannou ain't win by decision. But Ngannou can't win by is what you're saying.
I don't think he's gonna outbox AJ. You know, and Ngannou is he's, you know, I mean he's gonna depend on his power. You know, and I don't think he's gonna be able to outbox AJ. You can get 2 rounds, get 2
knockdowns in that fight. Shit, make it tough. Let's say he had an early knockdown and a mid to late fight knockdown. Shit.
The Wilder blueprint for a draw.
That's why I'm putting some money on that draw. Go ahead.
Man, how you bring up Deontay Wilder, man? Oh, man, what that man do to you, man? Deontay fuck on your old lady, man.
Am I lying? Am I lying though? I'm not lying though.
Off camera, let's talk, Bram. Like, what he do?
I mean, what's wrong with that? He ain't lying though. Go ahead.
All right, so the 3 fights I got, Nick Ball is actually going to get the knockout against Vargas because Vargas is long inactivity. If it wasn't for the long inactivity, I think it would be a toss-up 50-50 fight where I would lean towards Vargas. Vargas is tough, but he's going to be too tough for his own good, and I think Nick Ball is going to knock him out. In regards to Parker versus Zhang, Zhang knocked out Joe Joyce, but Joe Joyce is the slowest heavyweight, bro. That man is molasses. Like, you take a thing of molasses and add extra sugar and pour it out. That's the speed of Joe Joyce. I think Parker's smart enough to be able to withstand. He's going to look good early, but I think Zhang's going to catch him at some point, and then he's going to fight to survive and, you know, try to win, but he's going to lose after getting hurt and getting knocked down. But I got Zhang for unanimous decision, and I also have AJ with a unanimous decision because I don't think he's going to knock out Ngannou. I think he's going to keep him at the end of the jab and outbox him for the first 6 rounds, and then from there, Ngannou's going to be taking some chances. He might land one good shot, but he's going to get hit a couple of really good clean times where you're going to think, man, he should have fell down, and he didn't, and it's a UD for Anthony Joshua. So knockout chaos will be considered decision chaos.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
Bro, that's a good
Brim is a character, boy.
Listen, I ain't even lying though. I mean, don't judge me.
You heard it here first. Yeah, I heard it here first. Holy shit!
See, look, let me show you this. One thing I do have a problem with is that that layoff, man.
Yeah, I forgot about that. What you talking about, Vargas?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that layoff. I sure did forget about that.
How long has his layoff been? Let me go look.
I got you right here.
All right, if it's over 15 months, it's a wrap. If it's over 17, it's a guarantee he's gonna lose.
Yeah, I forgot about that layoff.
I don't know if it's that long. Pause, but let's see.
It's a year and 5 months.
Is that where we at with it?
No, just a year. It's 13. Just 1 year. Oshaki Foster, just 1 year.
That's not a long layoff.
That's just normal. This standard today inactivity. Basically 1 year.
But for me, it's more to it than that. Ray Vargas is a big ass dude. I don't know how he comes down to featherweight. Y'all ever they got his height up here as 5'7". He ain't no 5'7", dog. Like that must have been they must have had the height sent to him when he first started his career, and they just never.
You saying he's taller than that?
I know
he's taller than
bro. I hung out with him in Vegas the fight weekend. We walking together, hung out together several times, bro. Yeah, he's taller than 5'7", bro. I had lunch with the man, like we was kicking it, cause he's real close to Nonito and Rachel now.
So what does he get down to?
Featherweight.
Man, damn.
Featherweight, man.
How old is he?
Well, you go, bro. 126.
How old is he?
How old is he? Let me see. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me see. I don't know how old he is. Let me see.
What's his zodiac sign, nigga?
No. I'm saying that because some cats, man. As you get older,
it's harder.
You know what I'm saying? It's harder to cut weight. That's what I'm saying. But if he's young enough, you know what I'm saying, he can cut that weight.
Man, he's 30.
I'm just fucking with you, man.
No, he's 33 years old, dog.
Oh yeah.
Really?
He ain't cutting weight like that no more.
Bro, he's 33 years old, dog.
Nutritionist.
Damn. Yeah.
So he got to make 126, dog.
That's cray.
Yeah, no shit.
I tell you, bro, it's 5'7". Dude got to be every bit of like 5'10", 5'11".
No way,
bro. I stood beside this dude. He damn near the same height. This nigga's like 5'10", 5'11". We were the same height.
And
he had on some boots heels. I had on like some flat sneakers with Tim's on them 6 feet.
Oh, sorry. One more thing I just want to add. If you have the Zone membership, which I do, it's $39 for the event. If you don't, then it would be with the subscription. It'd be 60 something, or you can get it for $70 on payperview.com.
Yeah, I'm buying this shit. I don't care what nobody tell me. Y'all can't tell me how to buy this. This fight.
Yeah, I'm buying it because it's costing me $39, so I ain't tripping.
These three cards, the Jane Parker fight event would have been worth $30-$40. Like, and then throwing Ray Vargas in there, and plus I haven't seen him in a year, so I don't know what's gonna happen. But I know I ain't trying to shit on Ray because I like Ray Vargas, you know what I'm saying, and I'm rooting for him.
Right.
But like I said, he's a tall guy, bro. He's like 5'10". Trying to make 126.
Yeah, how is he making that weight, man?
That's crazy. I do wish they had this on ESPN as well, though. I think it would have helped out the American sales if they had it on ESPN Plus as well. But he
didn't look fat though. I'll tell you that though. He is skinny though. He is tall and skinny, but still though, like he looked like an average sized guy. You know what I'm saying? But to know he's a boxer fighting at 126 at that height, I'm like, skin and bones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you do that, bro?
How you do that there?
Yeah, so there must not be a rehydration clause.
Nah, it's the title. It's WBC. Weigh as much as you want to weigh. You make the weight.
Get to your weight and then do whatever. You rehydrate 30 pounds and be water weight up. And that can affect you too, though. Putting too much water weight back on.
Yeah.
Right, because you need some food in you too. You need some pasta or something right there. I know a lot of people like to eat that pasta. Put the weight back on. Drink a lot of water, eat that pasta and shit like that. But yeah, man.
With extra sauce.
I don't know about that. I don't know if you want a lot of sauce. Well, yeah, maybe some Alfredo type shit, but I don't know if you want a lot of red sauce. That red sauce.
You're going to ring with heartburn.
You gotta cut that acidity down.
Yeah, but I do know a little sugar in it. Ain't it right, champ? You are put a little sugar in the spaghetti, cut the
Yeah, you
acid.
put a little sugar in it, cut that down. Yeah.
All right. So look, now, but Ball on the other hand just fought in November, dog.
Ball ready.
He ready.
Fought twice in 23. Yeah, and just fought Dog Bay in November. So yeah, he ready to go. Your Ball is tough, man. And he's tiny. He's tiny. He's tiny. Like what, man? Watch when they, because Ray Vargas didn't walk up there and do no face off at the Grand Arrivals today. I was hoping he would, so I can have that side by side shot so y'all can see how little Nick Ball is and how tall Ray Vargas is. Ray Vargas is tall, man. Y'all gonna see it when they do that weigh in on what, Thursday? Weigh in's Thursday, right? Thursday afternoon.
Yeah.
Well, it's Thursday night. Are they gonna do them if they doing them in Saudi Arabia and the fight is in?
It's probably gonna be Thursday morning, our time.
Okay.
In between, I don't know. I'm gonna look and see, but I would probably say between 10 and 3 o'clock.
Yeah, man. How do y'all feel about having fights on a Friday and having is that cool? 'Cause I love it.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
I think it would be better if it happened like 6 or 7 o'clock when everybody in America's home. But they didn't make this event is not American based. There's not an American fighter per se that's really on the card that's running the show. So
I think people gonna be at work with watching this shit on their phones. You know what I'm saying? And gonna be calling in and talking about it all night. And like we talk about fights days after anyway. So shit, people, I don't know.
Yeah. Plus, the weekend is very dry. So that's all we're gonna talk about after this. Because Saturday, there ain't nothing really Saturday. There's just a couple Frenchmen fighting. That's it.
On the zone.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the zone. Boy, I'm telling y'all better fuck with the zone. They keep some fights going on for you.
Or maybe Pro Box will have some. No, not on the weekend.
Pro Box had a whack ass main event that last fight.
Yeah, but the co-main was good.
Yeah. All right, let me ask y'all this: Biden Trump rematch happening. Now Rooster just texted me back, told me he's still at his poker tournament. I think he ducking the smoke. I think he watched the show a little bit and was like, "Man, I ain't pulling up on that shit."
Man, I'm good. I called it. It's 11 o'clock a.m. our time. The weigh-ins.
Oh man.
Yeah, on Thursday.
All right, Biden Trump rematch, man. Is Trump gonna beat Biden, man? Is it looking bad? It's looking bad for Biden, in my opinion. What y'all think?
Yeah, I think it's looking bad for him. I think a lot of people are fed up, with what the Democrats are doing, especially when it comes to what's happening in these inner cities with these migrants. How they're putting them over people who have been here and have been voting Democrat all these years and haven't received anything for their votes. Now all of a sudden these people come in and get everything. And people were getting fed up with the Democrats before now, but to do stuff blatant disrespect like that, it's not looking good for them.
Go ahead, Bram, and I'm gonna let clips go. Go ahead.
I'd rather vote for a ham sandwich, personally. Ham sandwich for president. It's not looking good. I think, unfortunately, Democrats is on a heavy-duty status quo movement. And if you haven't noticed, I think nobody cares about the black vote anymore now. I don't think they think it has any impact anymore. And they're not doing any vote or die or no pushing out for the vote anymore. That's not going to help Biden at all. Trump is probably going to be president again. And, Wild Wild West, let's go. Wow.
Damn, go ahead, Clips. What you think?
I think democracy is a fragile thing. I think democracy should be always protected and it should never be taken lightly. I believe in the next few months, we are about to see just how fragile democracy was.
He said was like in past tense. That's crucial. Well, it's not really a democracy as much as we like to think it is, right now.
We already know, but don't worry. Don't worry when you put Agent Orange back in. When 45 becomes 47. Holy shit! You think that petty motherfucker is gonna spend the last years of his life just trying to be president or trying to settle scores and nanny boo boo and high step like Deion Sanders?
Did you say nanny boo boo? Did you say nanny boo boo, Clips? Wow.
Yes. This is the pettiest bitch we have ever seen in American politics. Do you really think it's not going to get messy? Come on, talk to me. Are we not adults? Let's have a conversation, right? This motherfucker might literally go la 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 during the inauguration.
President Trump coming back in office, first day. He gonna walk back to that podium and he gonna be like, what's my boy on trial? He was like, y'all know I'm back, right?
If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, God damn it, I'm not.
Do it one more time.
Wow.
If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, God damn it, I'm not.
So basically, we're saying that Donald Trump is about to accomplish something that only Grover Cleveland was able to accomplish. When Grover Cleveland was a president, and someone else was president, and he became president again. Because Grover Cleveland was the 22nd and 24th president back in, I think, 1885, and then again in 1993, I think.
And remember what his wife. And remember what his wife said to the first lady of the guy who was president in between. Remember when?
If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, God damn it, I'm not.
That's what she said.
Stupid as hell, Mark.
When she was leaving office, she looks over at the new first lady and she says, "Oh yeah, don't get too comfortable. We'll be right back."
Oh man, that's wild.
Donald Trump gonna have the shortest inauguration speech ever, man. Gentlemen, the 47th president of the United States of America.
If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, God damn it, I'm not.
He just gonna get him just like that and drop the mic. Look, it's over. Y'all know what's son.
Can you imagine being one of her wings, man? Listen. I'm not gonna look, man. Just look. It's time for people to start focusing on what's really important, and I pray for everybody. Get your affairs in order. I mean, maybe look into some dual citizenships, dual nationalisms, or something.
Man, you better believe it.
Telling y'all, I told y'all when he was 45, he building that wall so they can't get in, but you can't leave. Okay?
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just want to respond to something to the chat. Brandon Washington said a ham sandwich is corny, but I guess our president's options right now is even more corny. We couldn't do better than these same two guys again. Lord have mercy.
If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, God damn it, I'm not.
God damn it, I'm not.
That's how I feel about these choices too, bro. When I was like, Biden, I thought you said you won't go run again if you win, dog. I just need one term.
I don't know if he can be there. I mean, I don't see how they able to do it. I know he's seen now. It's Obama running this right now on the low.
But we should have known.
Obama ain't doing nothing. Obama smoking weed, trying to get the fuck away. Obama don't want nothing to do with this. That motherfucker barely be tweeting about shit. Obama trying to stay the fuck away from this shit because he see the shit. He see a shit show.
Yeah, that's Biden's clone.
Yeah. We only got one president at one time. Trust me, it ain't Obama running that shit. I don't believe it.
Happy Heart, you saying it's like pork, the other white meat right now?
Right, that's clone. That's his clone.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. Look, here's the real thing. Here's the real thing that we got to really worry about. let's see when Trump locks up the Republican nomination. Let's see who his running mate's going to be, because it's going to really be who the fucking vice president. It's going to be Kamala's ass or whatever crazy motherfucker that wants to run with Trump.
I think I know who the vice president's going to be. It's going to be the Indian gentleman.
Oh man, not that. Oh, that big head, little Nick, the little big head, little motherfucker, little Sinestro looking ass nigga.
I don't know those details you describe it. I'm not sure about.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Ravik
yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah,
his name too.
Yeah.
That name too Muslim. The MAGA ain't fucking with that.
Yeah, I hope not.
Goes against the whole
he
brand.
petty bitch, though. He be talking that shit. He petty as hell. He petty. Him and Trump petty. Him and Trump's petty. We don't need that. That's like two mean girls. That's like two mean girls.
Wow.
They just petty as hell, man. Twitter would be popping if that's. He gonna be retweeting there all the bullshit Trump's tweeting.
But look, but my thing is this, man. At the end of the day, I really hate the way our political system is set up. It's supposed, first of all, it should be free to run for president. You shouldn't have to have a certain amount of money, and it shouldn't be so hard to get on a ballot. They have your name on a ballot, but also, it seems like you don't even really get so I see what people say, man. They pick. It's like either you're gonna pick between. You got to pick out of what we give you, and it's usually whatever the two main political parties prop up. Versus like you look at some other country, they got a whole bunch of list of parties, and anybody's running for president, and truly the independents aren't even really independent. So I just think we need to take this money out of this politics, but I don't foresee it happening because the people who would decide that are the people who benefit from it, which I think is crazy too. The senators would be the ones to vote on, should we have term limits or should we be able to stay here as long as we want to? Shit, it's cold outside, nigga. I'm voting for me. Stay in here if I keep getting elected. You worry about you getting reelected. I've been here for, 6 terms. Crazy shit like that, 5 terms. So I just think that's crazy. 6-year terms should definitely have limits, because if not, I think it just breeds corruption, bro. But I digress on that. And anybody got anything else on this Biden Trump rematch? We're gonna be talking about this as we get closer. I definitely want to get into this toxic culture real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, cool. Okay, so I was on World Star, right? Toxic culture. You expect it, right? But it wasn't just the stuff I was seeing on the sites, right? I was like, they get this from other places in the world. Let me share the screen. This is not just them saying, hey, send me your most toxic shit. No, this is everywhere. And, this type of, the way we put the camera on and we just do the most craziest shit when you cut that camera on, bro. And say some of the most craziest things. But let me put my glasses on. So when it goes to this culture right here, this toxic culture, I saw this video, right? And let's play. Where's the one at? Where's the one? Let me scroll down so y'all can know what I mean.
It's the Puff Daddy cartoon.
Right, it's the Diddy Meek Mills thing. I ain't even about to get into that. That shit crazy. I did the topic on that. Chicks gets asked if they rather find out their man has been cheating or bisexual, and this is their response.
A guy, things are going great. Would you rather find out that he's cheating or that he's bisexual?
I'd rather him cheat. Yeah, I have nothing with gay people, but I'm gonna cheat all day. Cheat. I don't care. Cheat like a mother. Cheat like a mother. Keep cheating. Keep on cheating.
Okay, no problem with that. I get it. She said, "Hey, we don't want no duke." And I get it. I had that. That ain't even what I'm mad at. Going over here, I see this video. I can't even play this. Chick got caught lacking, drags her best friend as she catch her slobbing down her boyfriend in the bathroom. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? But this one was the one. This is Lil Baby's baby mom. He catches the mom twerking and he goes in there and puts it into it. And this is an honorable young man at only 14 years old. She thinks it's a motherfucker too. So
such a juicy boy.
So trigger warning for people who got a problem with twerking. I'm turning.
Yikes.
So So she up there busting that thing, got that thing wagging, left cheek, right cheek. The little kid jumping there like, yo, what you doing? Stop this whole shit.
Hey,
Stop this whole shit, Jada. But this is what we dealing with, this culture of I'ma just bend over and shake my doo-doo hole in front of the damn camera. Like, this is...
Why did you say it like that, bro?
That's what it is.
I know, but damn.
Comes out from there. My doo-doo hole. Bro, I grew up in that area. Like, bitch, you used to do dance routines and shit. Nigga, I'm old. I remember Soul Train lines. You can't even walk and do this down the Soul Train line. That's it. And she can't even do it good for a long time. That's it. Just jiggle, twerk a little bit, bend it over, left cheek, right cheek, and that's it. Like this is what we do. We
spread it open.
Whole culture.
It's open for a real nigga.
A lot of whole culture going on. I'm just saying, bro. It's a lot of whole culture, bro, going on out here.
Yeah, man.
What are we doing, bro? What are we doing?
What we doing is we are
culture, or hey, these girls found, hey, look, they found a way to get a bag. And I'm just a hating old nigga.
No, it's the whole / simp culture, because that's how they getting paid. Everybody, because simps are paying for to see it.
Well, let's put it like this. There was a one myth about like the ancient Greeks, the women withheld the pussy so the men would stop fighting. And the old saying is like how if men did the same, it wouldn't work because men wouldn't hold that line. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be like, all right, we ain't gonna stop fucking with these bitches. And then, you know what I'm saying, whatever. There'd always be that one simp ass nigga who'd still be, you know what I'm saying, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Every time man as a culture try to move a certain way, we'll always have some simp beta ass male who, like I said several times, I don't believe there's a patriarchy. I believe that what women call the patriarchy are actually the beta males that other women, toxic women, prop up because they can manipulate them, and he will reward their whole behavior. He will reward this. You know what I'm saying? He's the one who makes it cool. He's the one who's got 4 or 5 girls on his OnlyFans subscription. He's really just paying money. You know, I'm talking about crazy money just to look at pictures of their feet because he's some old weirdo who's just sitting there and that's all he can do.
See, I'm just gonna reward him with some D.
Huh?
I'm just gonna reward him with the D. That's it.
Well, you know, I mean,
they're gonna reward you with the denial too. You got to pay to play. Nigga.
We don't reward bad. We don't negotiate with terrorists, and you don't reward bad behavior.
So, Champion, what's your take being a elder statesman? My neighborhood.
Man, this wretched shit that's being perpetuated. At one time, I felt that it was just mainly, our community. If you notice how they prop up, this ratchet type of behavior to our community. But I have seen it. It looks as if it's crossing over into other cultures. But you notice how, women that don't do this aren't propped up the way that the ratchetness of our women is propped up. There's certain women that don't do that. They're not propped up in society. You know what I'm saying? It just goes to show you how it's bringing the message that that over sexualization of the Black woman, and it's a shame that we've lost generations to this, because I've seen video of little girls were doing this, and that's like one generation passing it down to the other generation. And I know you all seen those same videos of these little 4 and 5 year old girls, doing this shit. It's something's got to be done about it, man. I don't like it at all.
I mean, but here's the crazy thing about it. In this era of the modern female narcissist, you're not going to be able to have that conversation, because although it's perfectly fine for women to be on social media and define manhood and what a man should be and what a man is and all like that, for us to say as men what we desire in women
and what we would like to see in women, that's still viewed as controlling, that's manipulative, we're gaslighting, or whatever dumbass phrase they're trying to come up with, this month. And at some point in time, there's a very crazy disconnect, because at the end of the day, I think empowerment and independence over the past 50 to 60 years have been confused with promiscuity, have been confused with selfishness, and a lot of femininity and a lot of the nurturing motherly energy has been diluted by ambition and
busted open culture.
Well, yeah. It's deeper than the sexuality. It's an instant gratification. You know what I'm saying? There's no, there's no real. I always say it, people don't really court no more. Yeah, it's very rare. I've noticed it in my life, and I've noticed it in people I interact with. I hear very few times of even people who are married or whatever. How did y'all meet? Oh, well, we at work or social media, we were just talking and just kicking it. And most people kind of backdoor themselves into a relationship. Y'all start fucking, and eventually the fucking gets good, and eventually somebody rolls over and says, well, what are we? And all of a sudden you realize, all right, well, I go out.
It's a rollover. So what are we?
We go to that. Yeah. But go ahead, and after Landon playing clips, and after that, I'm going
to that's pretty much. I'm just talking. That's it.
Let me go to my guy Pittsburgh T real quick. What's up, PT? Pittsburgh T.
Hey, Mark, can you hear me?
Yeah, man. Why our culture so toxic, bro? What's up with this whole culture?
Hey. Well, speaking of this show, man. First off, I got to publicly apologize to you because I did not give you a phone call. I know we spoke privately. I didn't publicly
man, that's
say that I was.
Man. We good, bro.
No. But this go into this, Mark. This go into this. Men have to have accountability. I should have picked up the phone and gave you a phone call. That conversation should have happened a long time ago.
I'm glad it did.
That's part of the other. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, that's part of things that happen because sometimes we get so busy, man. We miss out on the small stuff, and we overlook people, unfortunately, because we got certain situations going on that we prioritize, and we overlook people. And it ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but just not paying attention, man. You're not paying attention. You're not keeping up with shit. You're trying to move where you're comfortable at, and sometimes you participate in shit because where you're comfortable at. Sometimes it be some shit going on. But I say all that to say the toxic culture that we dealing with, it's not just women, it's men too. It's everybody. Because look, everybody is stressed the fuck out. Everybody got to work a bunch of damn hours. Everybody, even the dudes that's hustling, got to take their ass and get a job and get some steady money because that money ain't flowing like that. That's just what it is. So everybody kind of try to figure it out just how to comfortable. Sometimes you participate in a lot of that crap because it make it comfortable for you to participate in all this toxic shit. That's just the way it is.
Well, Pittsburgh T, I appreciate that, man. Let me play this clip. I want y'all to respond to that. That shit ain't about nothing, bro. It's all love. I want y'all to respond to this. What y'all think it is?
What, a month?
We've been friends.
What, a month?
So under the right circumstance, would you ever let him hit?
Definitely. I would. Under the right circumstance, yeah.
How about you, the other way around?
That's neither here nor there.
Well, she just solidified it.
She said what? What'd you say? Let me know what I can say.
I said that I would let you hit under the right circumstances.
Oh yeah, under the right circumstances, yeah. Under the right circumstances.
Well, why'd you wait for her response before you gave yours?
Because I don't know how much information I could put out there.
So y'all learned the talking
Yeah, very early on.
So why would you call each other friends?
I feel like you got to be friends first before you take that next level. Because also, to be honest, like, I don't know him. So it's like.
Well, have you ever needed to know a guy to sleep with him?
I've done it on the first night. I'm grown as fuck.
So why are you guys taking your time now?
It's a matter of. I let this nigga hit. I let this nigga hit. I really can't keep. We've already fucked. Really, I don't feel like lying. I already fucked him, and that honestly, it was fine. It was great. I had a great time, and honestly, we're friends and we chilling.
Let's go. Let's go. What was I just talking about? What was I just saying? People don't court no more.
Damn, I wanted him to react to that. Damn, I wanted him to react to that. That's what him to react to that part.
People do not court no more. They casually fuck, and then they slowly start saying, you know what? Yeah,
you was right.
Key to apartment.
Yep, you was right, man. You was right.
Like I'm telling you, and you saw what I say. He a simp. I don't know what to say. See, like
right.
Bear with me on this.
That's not simping. That's
he didn't know, but he didn't know what she was gonna say. That's why he knew the truth.
Yeah,
he knew the truth.
You on camera to a stranger who just put a mic.
Right.
Like that ain't simping. Stop.
What I'm coming from is we fall back as men. We fall back and we
but he only
fall back.
Yeah. Well, he only did that because he knew the truth, and she was lying, and he was just waiting to see what she was gonna say. He wasn't really simping, you know.
Right. I'm clouding when I say because what I mean is like, we got this culture where we allow the fuckery. Like we know she out here playing, but we ain't gonna say nothing because she playing with us. And so, we still fucking, and so we might be thinking, well, I ain't gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing about it is, like I said, the sisterhood is messy as fuck. But there's certain things that the sisterhood don't allow that men, as long as that man can still be fucking, he'll allow the fuckery to continue and not say nothing because, I'm just going to play along. Yeah, we just friends. I know this. I mean, that's probably why my life's fucked up. I've been the homie most of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm fucking the shit. We've been fucking for years.
Yo, Champion, what you think of that clip, bro? What's your take?
Man, I mean, Eclipse is right on point with people not courting anymore. That's an old school term. You all talking about me using jive. I hadn't heard courting since I was a kid. But he was right. He was right, and that's that's one of the things that is happening. That's not happening anymore, and it's strange. I was talking to my daughter about dating because she never says anything about it. And she was just really opening my eyes on on what's happening with with that whole thing. Today, and it was eye-opening what she was telling me.
You gonna tell us more? Or you gonna
well, yeah. I mean, she was just saying because I was asking her. I was like, well, do you date? And she was like, because I to be honest, I was like, man, I was thinking, is my baby gay? Because she never says anything, about guys that she's dating. So I had to ask her. I was like, you like boys, right?
What age?
She was like, yeah.
What age?
Huh?
What age is your daughter?
She's 26. And she said, yeah, Dad. She said, yeah, Daddy, why you asking me that? I said, well, baby, you never say anything about, she said, well, Daddy, it's hard. She says, I've been on these sites, and I've dated a couple of guys, and you go out with them 3 or 4 times and they talking about they love you and all this crap. And, you're trying to get to know this person. She said, and then within a couple of weeks, you're getting a dick pic. I was like, oh, shit. I ain't need to know that. But
all you had to do was put me to stop. She had to tell her daddy, damn, I want to send her no more pics. Damn.
You tripping. But yeah, so she was just saying, man, how hard it is, you know what I'm saying? To even go do that whole, courting thing is Clips put it.
Brent, what's your take on that video? She started off saying, under the right circumstance, I would let him hit. Technically, those circumstances have happened. And she let him smash. I didn't press on it enough. She just went on and said, fuck it, man. I already fucked him. I fucked him within the first month.
I think Clips is at work.
No, I said Brim. No, Brim ain't at work. Brim,
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, Brim is there.
what she was talking about. That nigga ain't that ham sandwich. All right.
Okay.
Well, let me play this next clip.
Damn. My frequent heartburn had me taking antacid after antacid all day long.
Hey, cut that shit out.
With products like OTC, got abortion clinics at the border.
Perennial dependence. Welfare for the black community explained in under 2 minutes. What y'all think of this video? It's about 1 minute and 25 seconds. Let's hear it.
They don't got abortion clinics at the border. They're telling us as American women, specifically black American women, we need to abort our children. But if you coming across the border with your baby, oh, come to the land of milk and honey, the great land of opportunity. We'll take care of you. Joe Biden even said, I'll give illegal immigrants coming across the border $400,000 a piece. Can you imagine if they were to go to that black single mother living in the hood, not even $400,000, offer $4,000. Because I know some black women that can make something jump with $4,000. Offer her $40,000. You know why they'll never give us that? Because they know that we'll never need them again. Welfare reminds me of an old man I used to date. I was in a relationship with him for 11 years. He would never marry me, right? But whenever my bills were due, I would tell him he would give me just enough. He had a whole lot of money. He would give me just enough. Rent due, $1,200. He'd give me $1,200, not 1 cent over, because he knew that every month the rent was due, that I would have to come back to him. He wouldn't give me $100,000 and say, here, baby, bump that, go buy you a house and start you a business, because then he felt like I wouldn't need him. The government system is the same way when it comes to black Americans. They'll never give us enough to get over and get up. It's only enough to make sure we continue to come back every 30 days so that we can remain slaves to their system.
Champion Heart, take the lead first. Then we'll go to Clips and Brown.
Man, she's on point. Man, yeah, I agree 100%. You know, one thing is that, you know, that system also it breeds a certain mentality. You know what I'm saying? But and it breeds the do nothing, you know, type of mentality. But she's right. She's right. If, you know, and that goes to what I was saying, you know, about what's happening with these migrants in these inner cities that's happening right now. So she's definitely, you know, on point. And she's and yes, she is right. This is one reason, you know, why we'll never although I'm for reparations, but that's one reason why we won't receive reparations. But yeah, she's definitely on point, man.
Brim, you back?
Yes, sir.
Did you hear the video?
Yes, I did.
What's your response?
Man, I don't know if I have anything else extra to add, because basically just what was said is exactly how I feel. I don't think I can add anything to it. It's on point, you know.
Right.
It's really not much I can add to that. I'm sorry that I can't add any more to it, but I think it was perfectly summed up and said, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It is a talk show. Niggas got to talk. Go ahead, Clips.
Well, you know, in the American classic,
I'm just saying it is the talk show.
All right, Sally Jesse Raphael.
I am. He is I me. Go ahead, Clips.
But in the American cinematic classic, The Mac, a character by the name of Pretty Tony once said, I keep my bitches looking good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Keep them clean, fine clothes, but no dough. If the bitch wake up with some money, she's subject to go crazy.
Clips tripping.
I get the metaphor. Go ahead, cook up.
Right. I get it.
And what that scene in The Mac is very apropos to the lady's quote, because that is exactly how America placates and treats black people. We are a very placated group within this nation, and they do a lot of things to keep us very docile and dormant. They see remember when COVID happened,
2019. Oh, it's a virus. Everybody locked down. Oh, no. And then now niggas is now. What are we doing? We're on social media and we're learning about some things. So where we got in the streets, we started getting active. They said, "Oh shit, nope. You know what, nigga? Go. Come on back to work. You know what? You got too much free time, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been on the internet talking too much, so they started flooding the internet with all sorts of extra goopy shit. Started getting some of their celebrities to do other shit to take all this social consciousness out of social media and turn it back into fuckery. This toxic culture. There's a very deliberate, like you could see with black people, and there's always an immediate shift to whatever direction we go to as a culture, and that shift has always been to kind of corral us. No, don't leave. I tell you what, don't leave. What we'll do is we'll put you in better projects. No, don't leave. Under this president, we'll give you some more tax breaks to where everybody gets an extra $3,000 on their refund. You want $3,000? I know you want $3,000, Jamal. Yeah, sure. I surely want $3,000. I can put some money down on a new Cadillac. And, hell, I can just work overtime and, but shit, I got this Cadillac. See, you look good in that Cadillac, Jamal. Like, they pacify us. We never get really what we need. We get just enough to take your black ass back to work tomorrow. That's why most black people, even the upper middle class, have an experience of living check or feeling like they're check to check. I know many black and Latino millionaires and 100,000aires who still have to work and grind with a check-to-check mentality because, yes, what I have is very finite and all it takes is a oopsie daisy or a oh shit and this is gone. Why? Because I have just enough, not really what I need to ever truly have financial independence, let alone any political or social independence.
Fair enough. Go ahead, Pittsburgh T. Did you hear the video I played?
No, I didn't hear it. I got cut off.
Oh man, it was a good. Let me play it again real quick for the people just pulling up. Let me play this again, and then I'll let you react to it and shit after that. Shit, we can land the plane.
They don't got abortion.
Feeling sluggish or weighed down could be a sign that your digestive system isn't at its best. But a little Metamucil.
Dang, your digestive system ain't at your best,
They're
boy.
telling us as American women, specifically Black American women, we need to abort our children. But if you coming across the border with your baby, come to the land of milk and honey, the great land of opportunity. We'll take care of you. Joe Biden even said, I'll give illegal immigrants coming across the border $400,000 a piece. Can you imagine? If they were to go to that Black single mother living in the hood, not even $400,000, offer $4,000. Because I know some Black women that can make something jump with $4,000. Offer her $40,000. You know why they'll never give us that? Because they know that we'll never need them again. Welfare reminds me of an old man I used to date. I was in a relationship with him for 11 years. He would never marry me, right? But whenever my bills were due, I would tell him he would give me just enough. He had a whole lot of money. He would give me just enough. Rent due, $1,200. He'd give me $1,200, not 1 cent over, because he knew that every month the rent was due, that I would have to come back to him. He wouldn't give me $100,000 and say, here, baby, bump that, go buy you a house and start you a business, because then he felt like I wouldn't need him. The government system is the same way when it comes to Black Americans. They'll never give us enough to get over and get up. It's only enough to make sure we continue to come back every 30 days so that we can remain slaves to their system.
Go ahead, Pittsburgh T.
I partly agree with that, and I partly don't agree with that. At the point that we at right now, everybody pretty much realized that the government has no motive, no incentive to actually do reparations, no reparations to make, no incentive to make anything evil. So knowing that that's the reality that we're dealing with, not what's fair and what's right, but that's what it is. I just think that us sitting here expecting these people to do something that they're not doing, that's just what it is. I don't see that's wasted energy on what I look at. There's a lot of other things that we can do that we just, as individuals, we don't put our energy in the right place. Because there's just many people that are doing bad. I know some folks who are doing very well right now. With either opening businesses or investing in the market or buying houses, whatever the case may be. And all of that stuff that people end up eventually doing, the problem is that it takes time. And we don't want to invest the time into it, and we don't want to correct our issues because, like everybody else, I invest now heavily in the market. But in my 20s, I fucked off my credit, fucked up my money, and in my 30s, I had to go fix all that shit. And most people are not willing to do that shit. And not to admit that we all do that shit, but it's the going back and fixing shit. It's going back is the issue because these people are not going to fix it. So it comes down to an individual thing. It should not be that way because we're paying taxes. But that's the reality of the situation. Everybody passes us by, even people who don't pay taxes. People come from all these different countries. It is just what it is. So we have to look at the reality of the situation of what these people are. And these political parties, neither one of them are for us. They're not for black people at all. It's not even close. You got one party is a little bit lighter Republican than the other. That's it. They're both Republican parties. One of them is a little bit lighter than the other. And depending on where you fall in the spectrum, is where you're going to vote for.
Yeah, and I believe that's what the sister was trying to say. She wasn't just talking about the any party. She was saying this country. And and her point was the immigrants, they get like I put it in the chat. You know how you said you've messed your credit up where you had no credit. You start with zero credit here. You have no credit, right? But they start off with a financial tax break. They start off with a head start financially over you.
Right, but it's not fair, Mark. That's what I'm saying. There's no fairness in this thing.
And the craziest part is 2 generations from there, their grandkids will be telling your grandkids to go back to their country.
Yeah. And I'm in Cuba where they came here. Look, I'm in Cuba where the Cubans that came here initially, they were literally kicked out of their country. Cuba said, we don't want you no more. Get out of here. Y'all are criminals. Get the hell out of here. This document. They get over here in America. Yeah, and in America come over here and give them all everything that they give them, the Mexicans or whoever's coming over here now, they gave criminals that money. They gave them banks. They gave them everything. They let them. So it's been established that that's what this country does. Is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that what you're saying is wrong. I'm just saying our idea of them changing. I think that's the problem.
Well, I think also when you look at the difference of, say, especially with Latin American immigration and how Latin Americans are treated as opposed to blacks, I think a lot of that deals with the fact I know Immortal Technique. Shout out to him. He did a dope interview where he was breaking that down. A lot of people don't understand that in different most aspects of Spanish culture, there is a way of anglicizing. Like in Puerto Rican, you can go from a mestizo or a mulatto to a castizo, to where if you were a mestizo, where you're saying you were moreno, but now you married someone lighter, and now your children are now called castizo, and then if they marry something lighter, then all of a sudden your bloodline is no longer looked at as negro. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely, completely no more, regardless of how your skin looks or whatever, because your family moved up and assimilated, if you will. And so I've noticed in American culture, they sometimes are a little more welcoming of different Asians, different Middle Easterners, and different Latinos, because they have this thing of anglicizing and ways of making themselves Anglo-friendly. You know, meanwhile, I could be as black as I want to. I could be a black Republican or whatever. You're going to still see my black ass skin first and foremost when I walk in this door. Before I open my mouth, before I say anything, you're going to see that. And we all know for some of them that black skin is going to just is the problem, you know. And we're going to get. I'm with Pittsburgh T. Like, we can't keep being shocked by this. We've got to understand as a people, individually and collectively. We as a people have just got to accept they don't really give a fuck about us. And keep that in mind as we make our plans to move forward.
But quickly, I was going to say we got to stop separating ourselves too. Like, we want to be black Republicans, we want to be black alphabet, we want to be black. We want to be black anything with like these subsects instead of just being black. When everybody other person see you, they just see you as black. They don't know if you part of the alphabet community. They don't know if you part of middle class poor. They don't know what class you from. They just see your skin color. So we got to stop subsectoring ourselves out to these parties, to these religious groups. Like, none of that stuff matters. And that's to me, like, if we gonna talk about this group shit, that's like the biggest thing is where we start separating ourselves out in these groups and we start fighting over stuff that's like so insignificant, where these other groups that come here, they coming from different religions, they coming from different classisms, they coming from all this different shit, and none of that stuff matters because they group them together in one group. The Cubans are just the Cubans. The Mexicans are just the Mexicans. The people from Ukraine are just the Ukrainian. They're not the Christian Ukrainian. They're not the Catholic Ukrainian. They're not the alphabet Ukrainian. Like, see, that's the silliness that we do to ourselves.
Yeah, I agree. I think we put too many adjectives in front of our name. We got so many damn titles that, you know what I'm saying, it's like that, you know, it's by the time that we announce ourselves, like everybody's already irritated because it's, you know, all these different adjectives and adverbs, and just tell me who you are. And that's why Black people are going through an identity crisis, is we're so busy caught up in the adjectives. We need to, focus on the noun.
Yeah, I agree. Because we all one big ninja to them. You know, they doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They call Obama, what they call Obama, a smart ninja. You know what I'm saying? So, it doesn't matter. We all one big ninja to them.
Even when they were talking about reparations, they were trying to separate that. They were like, "Oh, you're not ADOS. Got to be ADOS." Like all that kind of goofy stupidness. Like, did they do that with the Indians when they made them be $2 Indians? No. Did they do that with the Japanese Americans? No. The Irish, the slave owners? No. Like, see, it's just we make stuff. We make our own. When we in the line to get something, we fighting in the line. We just can't even sit in the line long enough. We got to fight in the line and roll around in the dirt on the line. We can't even get through the line. Like, it's some of that stuff, and they only looking for an excuse not to do it anyways. So you just give them the excuse. That's what they looking for.
And I think a lot of that, it does that. That's the slave stuff. Like you said, we can't just wait in the line. All right, I'm 35th in line, and I'm 35th in line. But with the mentality of a lot of people, especially in America, Blacks in America, it's like, man, why I'm 35? You know what I'm saying? Shit, I should be 15 and blah, like you said. And so white folks know this. And so when I start arguing why I can't be in the line, now they're like, well, you know what? We got to shut it down because, it's just a disruption and it's whatever. And that was beautiful because they didn't want to pass out no goddamn reparations anyway. And so, me causing that disruption in the line was that excuse to stop the payout. And we've got, I'll say it again, we've got to really focus on the now and talk about just Black people, the state of Black people in America, and get away from the adjectives. No, not Black men. Oh, not Black women. No, Black straight people. No, not Black gay people. Black Christians. Black. No. Black people. Let's, let's not even worry about where you Black by slavery, or are you one of them Black indigenous Native Americans, or are you one of them are you Black Latino, or are you Black in America? And do you deal with the system? Do you and your family have to deal with the systemic racism that Black people within the Western Hemisphere, world, all over the world, but especially in America, have to deal with? Do you face that? Do you go into a place and you have to deal with the social isms and the stigma of being a melanated person?
I want to just say one thing though, Clips. You run into one problem. I think we're integrated now more than ever. So all those Blacks that you named got a white wife or a white husband, or they integrated families, or their grandfather is white, or their dad is white, or their mom is, and they're going to be the ones to say, fuck y'all niggas, man. That's my white mama, or that's my white daddy, or like, hey, why you got to be so divisive, brother? Like, do you get what I'm saying?
Oh no, I get.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it.
How do you tell that? Because how do you tell that person, like, okay, you're Black, your kids are Black because they're biracial, but your white wife, you can't be a part of this, or your white husband, or You get what I'm saying? Or fuck your slave ancestors, your owner ancestors. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You didn't get them blue and green eyes. How you get those? Yeah, there got to be something going on. You ain't one of us now. You know what I mean? So it's like subsectors and groups, and we hate each other harder than anybody else. Like over here in America, I'm black. Anywhere else I travel across the world, I'm an American first.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You're very, very right about that. And I think, personally, I think what we need to do is, if you identify as black, if you identify as an ally, say you're the white chick who's married to a black man, the white dude who's got the black wife, and hey, I got biracial children. Yeah. For the non-blacks who consider themselves allies, they need to understand that there will be certain times where, no, you're still invited to the cookout, but during the conversation, you might just need to fall back and let this conversation happen in the same way as the black person in the white family. Like, there'll be certain things where, you know what, hey, I'm gonna have to fall back and let y'all just, you know, because I support you. I'm here. I'm married to you, but this is a something.
What do we, Clips? How do you tell somebody to fall back from their husband or their wife or their kid?
You don't.
That's not gonna happen.
Just gotta understand. People just gotta understand that
they're part of the struggle too. They get ostracized from their family, and they get picked on and bullied because of that too. We can't. Are we, or can we? I don't know. Can we do that?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes these things got to be understood. Like, you got to be understood, and I'm not going to tell somebody. I'm not going to tell that white man that he can't speak on certain black issues that affect his black wife, or that white woman who's married to that black man, that she has no say-so in this. But I am saying to her, she's got to understand that when she injects herself, it might hit different. And she could say, oh, but my kids are biracial. Oh, I'm married to a black person. She could say that all day. It's still going to hit different. And so sometimes maybe a little discernment and discretion might need to be used.
When it doesn't matter, though. Yeah, I don't think it matters because, look, we had $2 Indians, but they paid $2 to get on them dogs rolls.
No. Really Indians. No, they paid $5. $5.
$5. Okay, $5 Indians. $5 Indians. Point being is they wouldn't.
Irish and Dutch.
What's the point, though? I got you, Clips. Clips about to tell us, break it down.
My point was that they weren't truly Indians. Like, they weren't truly Indians.
Right.
So they paid to get on the rolls that was passing out the money. Like, so that's always going, like, this whole when we got to have this purist of black people and you can't be biracial, like, all of that stuff right there is what I'm saying. Like, we've seen this stuff in history before where none of that stuff matters. Like, those details don't matter. First of all, there got to be a willingness to correct the problem. We don't even have, this country hasn't shown the willingness to even correct the problem. We got excuses before we even correct the problem. Like, how we got an excuse for something that they got an excuse of why they want that. If they correct it, this is what's going to happen. How about you correct the problem? Like, we ain't even got to that point because they didn't done this stuff before. And none of that stuff they talking about, it didn't matter with any other group. It never mattered.
Let's put it like this. How many civil rights acts were there?
You got the 1965.
But before that, what was there? There already was one that happened right after the Civil War. Didn't give a fuck, like Pittsburgh T said. They didn't give a fuck about that.
19? What you talking about? The one before Roosevelt?
No, that was the Civil Rights Act right after the Civil War.
1864. I don't know.
They just made Jim Crow. No, they just made Jim Crow laws, and they had different antebellum and Reconstruction policies that negated a lot of the civil rights that were given to freed slaves. And so basically 100 years later, they had to do a whole nother Civil Rights Act. That's what I'm getting like from Pittsburgh T saying. We've got to understand that this is something where they got their finger on the scale. And so we as a people have got to
1866. There you go. 8 key laws that advance civil rights. 13th Amendment, the Civil Rights Acts of 1866, 14th Amendment, the 15th Amendment, Civil Rights Acts of 1871, 1964, 65, and 68. The ironic part, we're telling people be civil because these people have rights to just be civil. Can I drink some water in peace? Like, can you not burn your cross in my yard, or can I just go vote in peace? Like, so that shit is crazy that you just got to tell somebody to be civil. We got to put it in law. I thought
keep doing it year after year after year because no, they're not hearing that shit.
No,
that shit crazy.
Yeah.
What's that, M-Stacks?
I mean, but the other part is but the other part too, Mark, is like we got to be unapologetically black. Like this thing going around now that we all heard it, anti-woke, right? Where people get so offended by you even protesting the idea of being what we used to call pro-black. It's offensive for people, right? And we acquiesce to it to make people feel comfortable. That's another problem. Like, you can't be black. Like, I'm unapologetically black at my job, everywhere else, everywhere I fucking go. I catch hell all the time for that shit. And Mark called me one time. The last time I talked to Mark, I was at work. And people running up on me. I'm trying to leave. I mean, it's just when you are who you are, people embrace it, and they see some strength there, and it is who it is. But the problem is, it's an uncomfortableness that you have to go through to get that strength and get that reverence behind people. And people don't want to go through that uncomfortableness. They want people to feel comfortable. So they don't want to be pro-black. They don't want to act like they black. They try to shrink themselves down to make other people feel comfortable, but they want to sickle that Mayo, your retarded ass putting on the goddamn sombrero. Like, that's what we do.
St. Patrick's Day, you wearing all green and you all out. But you
That's
know
a fact. Right. But hey, Brent, but let him come with the damn shells around his neck, smelling like Egyptian musk, and a goddamn X hat. Look at him with his goddamn X hat.
What's us bias? What the fuck does that mean, Jamal?
Right. Yep.
I don't even be wearing green like that, but I got about 8% Irish in me though. But never mind that.
I mean, we all know you were drunk. It's cool.
Man, but who told you that? That's the other part. Them fake ass DNA. Look, them fake ass DNA tests. Them fake ass DNA tests that they got from these third party companies, bro. We be believing these things like these shit is law and it's just what it is. You sent some shit somewhere and somebody sent you some shit back on paper and they broke it down in percentages and we just believe the shit. And that's the other part of this shit. They lie about everything else.
My great grandfather was half Irish and half it.
They lie about everything else, bro.
My great grandfather was half Irish and half Indian. My great grandmother was mostly African, like 95% African, and my grandmother was a product of that. So that's where I got that from, not from a DNA test.
Okay, but I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you, Brown. I'm talking about the people who get the DNA test, bro. If you know your history, that's cool. It's great. We should all know our history, but most of us don't know our history because it's lost. After a generation or two, nobody really knows what's going on. So most of us are relying on these tests. Most of us don't have that genealogy that you're talking about. That's what I'm saying.
I gotta give you a little pushback, Pittsburgh T. Is because, as I've stated several times on this show,
I want to say something to him directly without even going to personal anecdotes about where you from, and I know where I'm from. My question to Pittsburgh T is more directed to the statement he made. Why do you believe those DNA tests, or question, or lack thereof? Why do you question their accuracy, Pittsburgh T?
That's not true.
No, I'm serious. That's a serious question. Why do you question the accuracy of the DNA test?
When have they ever told us the truth, Mark?
Who is that?
No. Because first of all, how could they know our history? Any of those labs, right? When at a certain period, all of that stuff is lost. These people are going back hundreds of years, right? Where there's no records between, 2 or 3 ancestors. There's no records. So how the hell are these people going back that much besides what they're accumulating? There's no way, number one, for them to do that.
That's how DNA
number two, the test that they're taking, it's not even in control lab that we're sending this stuff.
How do we know what lab is like? That's what I'm saying. Like,
right. But your home kit that you get, Mark, is that how contaminated is that?
No, my home kit.
If you do it properly, it's very sanitary.
Yeah, I don't, but I know that if I get a kid,
like if I you get a kid,
your house, your kid that you getting at your house has to be super.
breaking up Pittsburgh T. But look, my house don't have no Asians in it though neither. So if he comes back with some Cambodian shit in it, I don't think it came from the shrimp fried rice I cooked that and just still in the air or some shit like Mandarin. Smell some Mandarin in the air and that just gets on the swab. Like, oh, I
He's got Mandarin DNA just floating around the house.
That's like the test will be contaminated. Like, but Pittsburgh T DNA can tell you things about what part of the world people comes from. You can get that from the helix. What's it called? What's the shit with the DNA?
Double helix, the double helix.
And
break down your haplotypes, and the haplotypes they break down.
I don't need the whole breakdown. I don't mean to be rude because I gotta land it, but I know what that does. My whole point is I'm telling Pittsburgh T, you can learn all of that from somebody's DNA. You can tell if they're black, white. You can tell, hey, look, this they can they can find DNA here and run that shit in the system. And be like, hey, look, somebody in your family killed this person here. That's how they finding killers now, too, through their DNA. It's a black person. They can tell what color your eyes are through your DNA. And they can tell what regions of the world these people came from their DNA. Like, that's a fact.
Mark, the only problem with...
Damn, you breaking up.
Yeah, he breaking up.
Yeah, it's getting bad,
Yeah.
T.
You love.
Yeah. Hey,
But no, real briefly, I was just going to say, I grew up with an oral tradition in my family where they passed this down for generations. When I was 24 and we did the DNA testing, that oral tradition was confirmed. So I don't know. I'm not gonna, but just my little pushback to Pittsburgh T. This was something that has been passed down. We come from this region. We used to be here, and sure enough, and a lot of us, especially us younger ones, thought this was just old crazy nigga rhetoric. And so it was. I always talk. I had to shut up and eat.
Yeah, I feel you, Cliff. Like I said, I don't feel like he was talking about you personally.
No, I'm not talking about me. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. And when that's why I challenged him on like, who is they? Why do you feel that way? And you know what I'm saying? Because I know everybody don't know where they come from. Most people don't, but I just wanted to challenge him more on why he believes that DNA test can't tell people what part of the world they come from.
Okay, can you hear me now, Mark?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, what the problem is like, look, if you take a piss test for your job, they send a person or you go to a place that is controlled in the manner in which that sample is collected, right? The temperature at which it's transported at. When you do those home tests, ain't none of that shit happening, bro. None of that's happening. It's not controlled in that manner of way. It's not being like you're literally reading directions. You're not trained to do any of that shit, right? And the labs that they're sending it to, it's not like you're sending that shit to Quest Diagnostic or any of those kind of places. We're paying money to get this stuff done. We don't know what the labs are. It's for profit. We have no idea what the fuck's going on. So like, and some people will point to that and be like, it's not the fact of what DNA is. DNA is what DNA is. It's the manner in which that we're collecting it and the labs that we're entrusting with this information. That's the issue. Like, that's always going to be an issue.
Make you have skepticism. Let me go back to the beginning because you started with when have they told us the truth? Who is they in that scenario? Because this is not government, right? This is
private entities. Like you're collecting it. So the manner in which you collect it.
You there because I know if I give you the test to take at home, the piss test at home, you're gonna get your son to pee in the cup. You get what I'm saying? Like that's why a job sends you to a place because it's for a job. But it's an honor system that you sending in a swab. I don't think you're gonna cheat on the swab test.
Could be contaminated though, Mark. There's contamination. Just like you contaminate a piss test,
but it's
contaminated DNA test.
It's not contaminated with other DNA. Like
but the test can be contaminated though, Mark. If it's not kept a certain, the test can be contaminated. Period.
I think you're reaching a little bit, Pittsburgh. Just a little bit, my brother. On that.
A little bit. Hold up. If the test is contaminated, it's unreadable. Then that's what I mean by contamination. You think what you're trying to say is contaminated with another country.
No, that's not what I'm saying, Mark. Okay, so I'll give you an example. You ever had a blood test done? You ever heard of somebody getting a blood test and getting a false positive as far as AIDS? Happens all the time. Then they got to go to the doctor and then get another test done because that test might have been something might have been wrong with that test. You ever heard of that?
Okay. I haven't.
Yeah,
I imagine it happens.
Yeah, it happens all the time. And that's in a controlled environment. So you sitting at your house Not even those tests are done at a doctor's office. They done at a hospital. You at your house doing the test. It's not going to be nowhere near that.
Okay. Next time I see you, bro, I'm gonna give you a swab. I'm gonna find out where you really come from. I think you just don't. I think you got a test back and you ain't like your results. They told you
because they found out he wasn't from Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh team.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh team from Sarasota, Florida.
Funny shit, though. That's a real shit. I took one of those tests, bro. That's why I'm defending them.
No. Well, man, let me give my last words, man, because my phone is going dead, man. Much love and respect to you, brothers, man. When you get a chance, check out the latest episode of Cooking with the Champ. I did a shepherd's pie. It's pretty cool. I got a Philly cheesesteak Alfredo pasta coming up. I did that one in Chicago. So that one's coming up. It's pretty cool. It's a good conversation tonight, man. Much love to you, brothers. And I'm out, man.
All right, I'm gonna drop the link for your latest video in the chat too.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, brother. I appreciate you.
No problem. No problem.
All right.
I'm going to it now.
Check out my guy Cooking with the Champ. Anybody want to go next?
I appreciate you, Mark. This was a very diverse set of topics. No one does this like you do, though. This is what separates you and puts you on your own plane. So I appreciate you having me on my off day. Shout out to all my brothers on the panel. And last but not least, if y'all didn't see Bill Haney on Mason Cam, you should watch it. He did a phenomenal job of promoting himself. He really great promotion.
I'm gonna do a breakdown on that probably tomorrow, if not Wednesday. So, Dad, look for that.
For sure, though. Y'all be blessed, man. Till next time, y'all.
All right, for sure. I'm not dropping Cam and Mace link though. Go ahead, Pittsburgh T. That guy Clips. Y'all take us home.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, it's good to be up here. Great topics. As far as that DNA stuff, Mark, man, I don't know about that, man. Just don't. The history of that stuff and these people. I even make it even a better example. Like,
I didn't take the test, by the way. Let me make sure I'm clear. I had a cousin took the test. He got the results, sent it to my dad, and my dad gave me the letter. He was like, "Man, look at this shit." And it was African ancestry. It was the African ancestry one. But they told us something we already knew, that part of our family came from Europe. You know what I'm saying? And I know that based off of my complexion. And I know I seen my grandfather's father. So I know what my great grandfather looked like. I know what my great grandmother looked like. And I'm like, yeah, I see Radford right here. They called him Cajun, but nah, that's an old white man. I know an old white man when I see one. That's my great granddaddy. You know what I'm saying? And I see my great grandmama right there. And they was back in the days when, you know how you remember that pitchfork picture, Pittsburgh T, where niggas just didn't smile today. They just like they had to be still for a long time on them pictures before for the flash and all that shit to get moved. Like they just had to stand there.
Yeah. I mean,
so we knew we got some white folks in our family, but we wanted to know about the black side. But all they told us was it was like a hustle to get you to pay the next DNA test, because they only checked one set of chromosomes. So they checked the man chromosomes for other men chromosomes. But like, no, I needed you to check the mother side. It was like, yeah, you got to pay us another $50 for that.
But how do you check? But that's what we're talking about. Look, and this to me, this is the other part, right? It's a hustle on the fact of the data, right? No matter what we trying to figure out, we got to have data. And what they're checking is the data, the set of data that they have. Do they have a lot of sets of data related to us? Or do they have a lot of sets of data related to them? Like we got to use a little bit of common sense with this. And some people will argue me down about this, but then they won't believe in the vid shot, right? They don't believe in that shit, but they gonna believe in the goddamn some test that you send it somewhere and pay in 1995. And they gonna tell you your whole goddamn history. I mean, I'm not saying the way that DNA works is valid. The way that it's being collected and these companies are sending you back the information, that ain't right. That's all I'm saying. Great show, Mark. Appreciate you, man. Clips, everybody up here, man. Everybody have a fantastic night.
Yeah, man. I'll see you on the next one, bro. Thanks for pulling up, man. You're welcome anytime, bro. Good shit. Go ahead, Clipper. Take her home. Take us home.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the neighborhood. Once again, thank you to our host, Mark Nash. To everybody within the sound of my voice, man, may God's peace and blessing dwell within your house and in your heart.
You sound like Ryan Garcia at that press conference.
You know, yeah. And about Ryan Garcia, man, hey, you know what, Flash, get it together. Rooster, right. You're supposed to call back. Hey, I want to see you out there. You know, we're going to definitely do the pre-order show. I'm going to wait till about a month out, so about a couple of days, and we're going to do the pre-order. We're going to do the pre-order build-up to this 420 smoke because Ryan Garcia, you're going to show up. I have faith in you. You're going to show up. Haney, you're going to show up, and it's going to happen. Tszyu, Keith Thurman, nice. Let's go ahead and see it. Tszyu said he's going to knock him out, so let's see about it. Anthony Joshua and Francis Ngannou, can't wait. The boxing gods are being good to us so far. So let's just go on and be grateful for that. And as far as the Biden-Trump situation, hey, you know, this is why, so, you know, it's important to vote, whether it's a rigged election or not. You know, you want history to record where you stood. And I think this is a very important election, whether it's already a foregone conclusion or not. You know, you still got to have some skin in the game. So I would just tell everyone to get information and then get information, you know, and go on and pick your side and do your part however you feel. As far as this toxic culture, we all need to do better. I'm still working on it. I'm not perfect. Never wanted to be perfect. Never claimed to be perfect. But I am in a never-ending argument to try to do better. And so as I keep working on it, I wish everybody success on their journey. And yeah, and I'm gonna pray for you, even if you don't pray for me, man. It's all good.
All right, Clips, plug your channel, man, or in your merch. Tell people how they can reach and follow you, and drop your link for your clothing too.
Oh yeah, well, you know, that guy Eclipse. You can follow me on Instagram. That guy Eclipse 330. You can look me up. That guy Eclipse ECLIPZ on any streaming platform. I got albums and music out, all sorts of stuff. Newer album, The Evil in Ohio, dropped in January. And I do have a clothing line. Shout out to Smoke Signals. With the host's permission, I will throw a link in the chat. Go on and check out the clothing line, and yeah, man, go on and hit us up and support. We got a lot of things going on, a lot of things coming and happening, and so we're just trying to stay active and just trying to give people options. And once again, support us. We'll always support you. It's nothing but love in the neighborhood.
All right, go on and get that link in the chat while I close the show out. I put your IG out there. You got to get the. I don't have the link for the pop-up shop.
Yeah, I just put it in.
All right, cool. All right, well, man, I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for the support, bro. I'll see you in the next one.
Yep, peace.
All right, man. Shout out to Clips for being patient with me. I know I was cutting him off a lot during this episode, but you know, it comes with just knowing your team, and you know what I'm saying. Knowing he'll get passionate, and I'll be trying to like, but shit, he definitely brought the fire on this episode. Showed the champion hard, Pittsburgh T, unbiased fan, Brim Reaper. Appreciate y'all, everybody in the chat. Thanks for supporting the show in a major way.
Here.
Thanks for y'all for supporting the show in a major way. I told y'all it was gonna be a good episode. We ran through all these topics too. Y'all thought I came to play?
If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, God damn it, I'm not.
Told y'all. Hey, look, man, it's your man Martin Nash breaking beats, man. I close my final thoughts like this, man. When it comes to Ryan Garcia, we got to stop with somebody's faking all the time, or he did this before. Maybe it happened before. Like, so got to give things time to play out, right? Give things time to play out. Let's see what happens next. I'll tell you one thing. They on their way to 1 million buys, man. I'm telling you what, if this fight happens and he goes into that ring April 20th, April 21st, man, we all going to look up and say win, lose, or draw if Ryan Garcia sold this fight. It's part of the success of this event because he's definitely keeping us all on the edges of our seats with this coverage, whether good, bad, or indifferent. All right, so Tszyu, Thurman, whatever. We'll see what happens. Joshua Ngannou, we'll be talking about that throughout the week. Definitely excited about that fight and that entire card. I'm buying that event. Not even going to cap about it. Not going to hesitate to push the button to support that event because it's a major event. And it's a couple title fights on that card. So, yeah. Well, one real title fight. I think the other one's like an interim, but whatever. And that's it, man. It's your man, Martin Nash, Breaking Beats. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. Thanks for allowing me the opportunity to entertain you all this evening. Hopefully you were thoroughly entertained. Appreciate everybody for supporting the show in a major way, man. Hey, look, dreams require sleep, goals require effort. Go out there and get your goals. I'm on to the next episode. You can go to martinnash.com, martinnash.com, grab your t-shirt or hoodie. I'm actually wearing this the hoodie I'm wearing right here tonight. That's the sweater, but the hoodie is the one I'm wearing tonight. So this is what it looked like again. This is what the hoodie version looked like. Pockets right here. What can I say? So you can get that in all these colors right here: red, black, and blue. Those are the only colors that come in: red, black, and blue. All right, and that's it, man. Thank you for your time and energy again, man. Love y'all. Hope you love yourself. If not, guess what? God loves you, and so does Martin Nash in the neighborhood here at Breaking Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and anything else you and I feel like talking about. It's a hip-hop political sports show with a comedy twist. We like to let the jokes fly. You know why life is serious enough. If you made it through 3 hours and 54 minutes of this shit, man, you're the real MVP. All right, man. Hey, look, sometimes we're going to agree. Sometimes we're going to disagree. But one thing's for certain, two things for sure, homeboy. Man, respect is free. Disrespect going to cost you everything. Your family, your freedom, your finances, most importantly, your life. So let's show each other love. Let's show each other respect. And if we can't do that, let's just show each other the door. You go your way, I go mine. God willing, we both will do fine. Peace.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
I mean that shit. Drive, motherfucker.
Hey, it's Antonio Tarver, champion. You watching Martin Nash at Breaking Beats. I usually don't do drops, but I'm going to give you one, bro. I'm going to give you one. I love you, champ.
This that squad side.
Subscribe. I don't care how many subscribers he has. Support him. So he made all this possible. He made this possible.
Nah, Dr. Mark, God made this possible. And so the viewers like you. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.